All right, so after that TED talk on the ethics of war crimes,
And child murder.
yep, can't forget the child murder.
Oh, good
That's
lord.
not a war crime. That's just regular murder, but with children.
They are not war crimes if you're not in a war.
That is true.
Just regular old crimes.
They're just crimes.
Crimes
It's
against
never a war
humanity.
crime the first time.
You know what? True.
On
Then it's
last,
just a warning.
on
Just
last
ask the
session.
Canadians.
Yeah, very true.
All right, I do
Best we'll
believe.
get is like an accord named after us or something like that. The Dante Accord.
I wouldn't want a car named after me.
Oh, god dang it. I need some.
Oh my god, I've got too many accords coming on Monday. Fuck. All right. They're good cars until they're not.
So on,
So
on our
we
last episode, we had.
Y'all mostly just cleaned up. Tried to negotiate some work deals with some people.
Temporary.
That went swimmingly.
Hey! One of them worked.
Which one worked?
The very last one.
Yeah.
Now it's truly the notion.
The one.
Yeah.
The one with the chrome people. Remember?
Yeah, okay.
So
Yeah,
one.
Vulcan Skull.
Yeah. So one of them did work.
Yeah, when you all hired someone instead of the, hey, Mr. coming out of surgery, work for us.
And.
Work for us. And sleep in our new place where we murdered your friends.
And.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. That was really stupid of us.
Yes, us.
That was
Yes.
We have a lot to learn from that.
Hey, I was being generous with that. Don't make me regret it.
Oh my god. Okay. So, we're going into Sunday the 26th, I believe.
You're the one with the
That's
calendar, dude.
Let me check my notes.
I'm pulling out the big calendar. It's Sunday the 26th.
Yesterday was the 25th, so today is the 26th.
Okay.
Funny how time works.
Yes, it's a 26.
Just so I can make sure, are we gonna let Grib pass on having to pay rent this time because he's coming at the end of a month?
We'll see how the week goes.
Okay.
How much of a dick does Freya want to be?
Sounds like it.
Immediately joins the campaign, gets evicted.
Give me your money. The most erectest of dicks.
Okay, so if I recall correctly, I think everyone at the end of last session got back to the apartments.
I was riding back.
Okay.
If you want to fast forward me back to my bed, feel free.
We're just gonna put you in your bed because
Okay. So next morning then. Cool. Awesome.
yeah, we're going to the next morning.
Well,
Nothing was gonna happen to you.
I just couldn't remember if everyone actually slept at the place or not. Couldn't remember.
I know I slept because I'm pretty banged up and I have to call.
You were
get
cracked.
something
You
done.
were almost dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're calling your partner.
I'm calling my partner. This is why I was telling someone, hey, you need to know his name.
Okay, so
Just use the fucker's name.
well,
I
hey,
am going to use his name.
let's have hey. I think someone just volunteered to go first then.
Ring 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 ring.
Yeah, look at you get on the spot.
Please.
All right, your partner's picking up. What do you say?
Ed, how you doing? How is my favorite partner?
Doing all right. What's with the early morning call Sunday?
Pretty banged up. If you could come help me, I out of character. I forgot all my injuries.
It doesn't. Broken leg, broken arm.
Yeah, broken leg, broken arm. If you could come.
Right. You fixed
fix me
the
up.
foreign object, right?
She did.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you just had broken leg, broken arm. Because yeah, they are set in now. Like your treatment has expired.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I kind of I'm hurting. It hurts really bad. You know? Can you fix it, please?
Fine. guess I can get out of bed.
Thank you.
All right, I'll be there in like an hour.
All right, I'll hobble over.
God, he hangs up.
Can he help you take out cyberware?
If she asks, and potentially.
Potentially?
God, I
Yeah.
forgot that we're evil people.
Well, we're not
It's
evil.
not evil.
It's
It's
recycling.
practical. Yeah,
Oh.
it's practical.
Recycling.
Recycling.
That's a good way to
They're
put it.
not going to use it anymore. What does that matter?
They're not. We have a use for it still.
Oh my god. This is literally a mission in the fucking Phantom Liberty DLC.
Yep.
You're
sure is.
welcome.
We're making your dreams a reality. You're welcome.
Alright. So everyone's getting up this morning. Amanda is heading off to her clinic to get repaired once her partner shows up. I'm guessing Iris is dead asleep.
At this time of day? 100%.
I don't even know what time it is.
Early morning.
Yes.
The exact time does not matter. Early morning.
Okay.
And we will jump to who wants to.
I'd like to write a story.
Alright,
And
what story you
and
write?
You owe me rumors.
I do owe you rumors.
What's your role?
An 11.
Passive. That gives you substantial.
Gives you a substantial rumor. I hope you got one of those on deck.
Uh, give me a bit. Alright, move
Okay.
along.
Got it. All right. I want to write a story about the cyber psycho going mad at the pier and killing his crew. Cyber Psycho Griffin has killed noted edge runner, Skydive, and their crew on wharf whatever we're on. Put down by the brave edge runners who were just happening by.
We really need
Names
to
are
come up.
important.
We really need to come up with a crew name.
We've never had a crew name.
And we need to come up with one.
The gang.
No,
If you don't, at some point, Iris will give us a name,
I know she will.
with or without your approval.
Feel free. If you want to go up against the media, go for it.
I say we do a reference for our name.
We'll discuss. We can
Gang.
figure that. No, we can figure this out when we all get together.
While you're in surgery, why don't you think about it? How about that? All right. I'm pretty sure I only have one piece, which is like probably like the video footage I have of the fight and nothing else. I don't think I have anything more than that.
Should be all you have.
I think
I certainly don't have 4 or more pieces.
No,
information.
no. There's no way. It doesn't matter.
Hey, it doesn't matter because I succeed.
Hey. Okay, you're gonna give me a second as I go take some headache medicine.
Everything's coming up Mally.
Oh,
Oh shit, I healed.
Now, that phrase does not give me joy.
And you see an old article that Scarlett wrote, still about the pickle people.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. God dang it.
Is my article like trending under that one still? And I'm just like, "Urgh.
Yeah, honestly.
Damn you, Scarlet.
Well,
you look at it, and there's still the pickle story is now a series about the adventures of this pickle man.
there are people who swear that there's a pickle society.
It's wildly popular.
Is this gonna become like the lizards living in the sewers, where it becomes reality?
Yes.
You don't know yet.
So that's a
No.
yes.
I'd rather not find out either.
You don't want to find the
don't-
secrets pickle society.
I don't want to give you the leeway to make us fight another eldritch monstrosity.
Why do I need leeway?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I'm just gonna have one. Hell, you haven't found the full basement yet here, so it's always
Sure
a
haven't.
chance.
I mean, we've been down to the bottom floor, haven't we?
Not no. We only went down to floor like 10.
I thought we were at like -9 or something like that.
We should
Here-
just ignore the horrors that lurk beneath our feet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
you
There were
just-
also noises coming from below you.
Yeah, no,
So...
Yeah, we don't need to know about
we
that.
didn't go that far.
Yeah. Iris just doesn't want to go see the crab people again.
Yes.
No. I
What's wrong with
just
the crab
doesn't want to
people?
think about the lower floors after that experience.
The crab people just want to dance. That's all they want to do. This is not
They
a.
want to rave.
You missed the crab rave.
Stupid sea cockroaches.
No, she didn't miss it. She just passed out after seeing it.
Yeah, she did pass out.
It was too stimulating, sorry.
That's a
Too
word
much
for it,
raving
I
for
guess.
you. All right.
All right, so my story does great. What is everyone else doing in the morning?
I think it's mostly just entity at the moment.
My character would be enjoying a nice morning, just talking with his daughter.
All right.
What are you talking about?
I'm trying to figure out what the heck all happened as of yesterday that led to her on top of a bar singing.
The closest you get is just she's being taught to live in the moment.
Oh dear.
He starts yelling YOLO.
No, 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 no.
Yeah.
At some point, once the story's posted and Mally's taken enough time to have her morning coffee and go through her rumors, she'll wake up, get dressed, walk across the hall, and start banging on Rod's door.
I will go walk over to the door, open it up, peek out, and say, "Yes."
We got work to do. We got to figure out what we're doing with this place.
Yeah, I assume it's mainly gonna fall on me and you doing it, because I know that, because Amanda is pretty much next to
Broken.
dead.
Yeah, and Iris is dead, essentially, at least until the sun goes down.
Yeah, I assume she's still asleep.
Yeah, so you and me. Let's get to it, big guy. Bringing the kid?
No, I will, especially not if are you thinking about going out there? Because I would rather not bring her into South Night City.
I mean, I can get us there safely, right? There's an overpass that is patrolled by the NCPD, so it's safe, and it'll put us into South Night City. I got back fine at night. In the daytime, I should be okay. On a vehicle as well.
I would rather leave her here for now. until we
Okay.
especially because, well, yes, it should be fine. This is also the first time we had left it with people guarding the place, so
Yeah, we need to see how that's going.
we don't exactly know what we're walking into, if they've done their job or if they've been overrun.
Exactly. So the sooner we check on them, the better. So, is Karis a part of this conversation at all?
No.
No, because y'all stepped outside.
Yeah. So no, she's still inside. She's still inside the apartment.
Okay. I mean, she could be hiding behind the door listening to what we're saying, but okay.
She could be. She's not.
But okay.
All right. Do what you want. Meet me outside.
So, I would just get ready and go meet Mally. Although before I do that, I would shoot Amanda a text saying, "Hey, whenever you get the chance, could you start trying to get that cyberware loose for us?"
Yeah.
You would not see that at this moment.
I know I wouldn't, but when I see it.
It is sitting on unread right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
All right. So you're all heading off to that place.
Yep. So we head down to the garage. I get on the bike. Rod rides bitch, and we head to South Night City.
Yeah, I'm riding on the back.
Sure are.
This is a
You don't know how to drive.
No, well, we only have one vehicle, even anyway.
Yes, and you don't know how to drive.
It's all details. Details.
Exactly, details, unimportant.
I beg to differ, but we
Say
can move
that.
on. All right. Do we make it unmolested?
Let's see.
That's a no.
Is there
Are
a
y'all
different?
gonna-
Is there a different table you roll on if we're moving in a vehicle?
I think it's all the same table.
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answers to.
Okay.
Also, you never asked the weather.
Oh, I didn't. What's the weather like?
It is currently 40 degrees Fahrenheit with heavy rain / sleet.
Ooh, that sucks.
Y'all are on a bike.
I have a jacket.
So do I.
You're on a bike.
Yeah, it's like 10 degrees colder, so it's like 30 for us
Yeah, and you're driving on a bike.
in the rain.
Yeah, that shit hurts. All right, yes, y'all make it. You get on the highway. You're not molested.
That's good.
You're perfectly safe getting there.
Perfect. All right, I parked the bike in the garage where we found it. What do the two guards say when we get here?
Yeah.
Oh, you see those two? They are just sitting on the crates over here. You see them? They're just kind of like chatting with each other, and they're like, "Sup?"
All
Hey.
quiet.
Oh no. We got it handled though.
Sounds
What happened?
Well, you got some punks who came up here and tried to say that this was their place, and well, we took care of it.
Awesome. Good to hear.
nice.
Yeah,
Keep up the good work.
yeah. Don't worry about the bodies. We already had those taken care of. Let some boys come in, haul it off.
Sounds fine to me.
Cool. We're just gonna keep chilling.
Okay.
And you see as they kind of just go back to chatting.
So, I look over at Tamale and I'm like, okay, so we know what's in this building. We know what's over here. I imagine I'm gesturing to each of the buildings. We know that's the garage. Do we know what this building is? I don't think we checked it at all.
No, we didn't. Can we? Sorry, I have an emergency on my end. Can we just spend time going over what's in the buildings? I have to clean up some glass.
Oh, that
Yeah,
sucks.
you need to step away.
Yeah, I do. Sorry.
Go step away.
It's fine. It happens.
Let me just do a rundown of the stuff that we got going on in the
Yeah.
buildings. So effectively, you've got the building that's essentially a warehouse. Not too hard to clean out. You have the little barracks with a attached bathroom area.
Oh, this, yeah.
So you've got urinal, shower, toilet, all the good stuff. You've got a little potentially just a garage, but it's a little kind of just regular building right here. You have the food room or the food building. Full basically bar, kitchen kind of grill thing.
Yeah.
There is what looks like a room for someone to sleep in there as well in the storeroom. And then you have what looks like an actual more permanent residence, like a room, couch, desk area, with attached restroom and shower.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, think more like a studio apartment.
Got it.
Yeah, I think most of those other buildings actually show up on the other layer a
every...
bit better where you can zoom in.
Okay, yeah, they do.
Yeah, because the other one I was using was a sample, so because load this map maker to death, but their stuff is usually a little too high for me to just straight up add in here.
Makes sense.
So you can see the various amenities and all that, and yes, the warehouses are emptied. So those you can consider available to change things out.
Cool.
So we can start sticking in assets and the like.
Sounds good to me.
And once they're in a good spot where we're not gonna have to move them, we'll drop them down to the map layer so y'all don't have to worry about them.
What I'm hearing is that's the future machine shop over there.
Yeah, pretty much. If I recall correctly, when we were talking about this before, we were thinking basically like this would end up being like this would be a big place for both you and Mally to do your guys' stuff in, because you can invent stuff there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the machine way over here is supposed to be.
I'll be honest.
Could be damn near
Maybe.
anything.
Okay, to be honest, that looks like it looks like an engine.
It is.
It looks like four cylinder, like inline four with a radiator on the front.
You can zoom in really well on this
Yeah,
map.
that does look like an engine.
So it could be an engine, like someone's got it on a stand kind of thing. I'm not too sure. I mean, there's stuff in there that could be a transmission right behind there.
It's a bomb.
Could be a generator.
Someone was working on a car bomb.
Isn't the yellow thing a generator?
Yeah,
yes.
could be a separate generator.
I
don't know.
But
I don't know. I'll have to do some looking to see if I can find a reference to what's in there. Or we just come up with some bullshit about it.
while Kenar is away, do you want to see what Gribb's character is doing for his morning?
You know what? Yeah, we can switch over to that.
Might as well.
Yeah, might as well.
Might as well.
All right. Well, you want to just introduce your character?
The name's Ragu,
Nice.
and I'm a fixer that likes to hang out around in a bar. That's where he works from. He likes to dress as a cowboy. Got a big old cowboy hat, western cowboy boots, all that aficionado. And he really likes the cowboy lifestyle. And he tends to work with getting people that are techs and med techs, getting them some gear or some jobs, and has some friends in the local gang around the area that protects the bar and keeps people from coming in and causing trouble.
Is this bar located in the mega building or?
You know what? We can probably say that it is.
Yes.
So I don't know how familiar you are, Grib, with where our setting is, and that's kind of more on me.
Yeah, because he got the job thing in real life that got in the way.
Yeah, things got very hectic very fast.
All of our characters are living in the same mega building, so pretty much anything can be shoved into it.
Well, I grew up in a mega structure, so that fits.
There you go.
Okay.
That's why I was joking. Like, a good way to introduce your character is like, bro, you just happen to have one of the adjacent apartments.
Yes,
because it's a mega
been in a
building.
mega structure for a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the basic premise on this one is that it's been here since, prior to 2020 kind of deal. It's right on the edge of two of the current combat zones.
Okay.
As well as the Glen. So, I'm pulling back to the big map.
It's basically right here.
All right, that's about where I figured.
Yeah, so it's where it is literally located is the wall that actually separates out the old combat zone.
So
Actually comes up and is built up to the wall, like the
we
actual structure itself.
we have an exit into the Glen, an exit into Old Japantown, and in some tunnels underneath there is a entrance to the old combat zone. This is all from the tower.
Okay.
So it's there. The tower is more based on the mega building out of the movie Dread. If you've ever seen that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So a bit bigger than say the one in the video game.
Okay.
This one has about like 100 floors above ground and at least 10 floors going underneath.
Okay. He would probably be up towards the higher end.
I figure you're probably on
Do you want to
maybe
know
around the 50.
Yeah.
Which the level 49, 50, and 51 are kind of like a big mall.
to
Okay.
put it into perspective for you, the rest of us are on floor 37.
Okay. The little rats down there beneath
More
me.
affordable.
All right. Cool. I would probably be in my little area, my bar area, probably snoozing on my pillow, waiting for anything to come in.
Oh, you do have that cyberware.
Yeah, I do have the cyber pillow because it sounded awesome. I can take a nap anywhere.
Nice.
A pillow built into the arm. Oh my goodness.
Dude, it is a funny cyberware.
Yeah.
It's a great cyberware. That's like the cyberware I have in real life.
Yes.
Oh, completely.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and he does have a cyber arm with the cyber pillow and some other stuff. Well, some other stuff.
Oh yeah. Okay. So, oh goodness. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Never mind. All right. Yeah, it's my brother
Oh yeah.
sending a movie. So you got your sleep there. What's have you be approached? It's one of the local gangers that you know.
Howdy, partner.
Hey, Ragu.
By the way, just if my accent sucks, sorry. It's a
My
very,
accent gets stronger based on how much I drink, so I'm not
I
gonna
don't
care.
drink, so, but it's it's a very thick African accent, but I can't do thick African accent.
That is a unique one, to be
That
sure.
is a unique one.
I was
You are-
thinking that too.
I'm about to say you are fine because that is hard to do.
Yeah.
I will say this, as far as like just regular people speaking accents, absolutely love African accents.
Yes, it was
I
great
work
when I
with
was
a
over there.
couple African people. They're super sweet.
Yeah.
There's one that
I
works in
will-
Portuguese.
I will say, know your if you ever get the chance, try and catch someone who's like from like Western Africa and hit them with the actual like name of their country and not just like the Americanized one. They always light up.
Yes.
I had a gentleman in my shop the other day. He had a very unique name, so I was like, "Hey, where's your name from?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, it's from the Ivory Coast." And I was like, "Oh, Cote d'Ivoire." The French name for it, which is what the local one is. And the way his face lit up with a smile, and he just was like, "Hey, you know my country." I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, it's like Tanzania's Tanzania there.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
Are you getting a toy? Get a toy.
All right.
You're trying to find one that squeaks, aren't you?
So,
Yeah.
So what does the person say after Freya?
This ganger, he comes up. He's we're gonna call him Volley.
Volley.
Volley
Volley. I thought you said volley with a V.
He did.
with a V. V like Victor.
Oh, so it is volley. So volleyball.
Oh my god. Yes, Rayla.
Yes, like volleyball, or like volley fire. He walks up to you and is like, "Hey, I hear you're always like looking for new people."
Oh, yes, I am. How are you
Yeah.
today?
I'm doing good. You?
I'm doing all right. I kind of look around, make sure nobody else is kind of trying to listen in or watching or anything.
Look, hey, I heard it's some folks talking. There's there's like a clinic down the way in the tower that kind of opened up not too long ago. They got some stuff set up down there, I think.
It's
Yeah.
a medic clinic,
Yeah,
a kind of clinic, or a cyber clinic.
It looks like it's med tech down there. I don't know
Oh.
what all they do. I know they got some like help us on the locals, but figured maybe, if you want to look into it, it turns out to be something, kick me back something.
Yeah, yeah, the usual
Yeah.
amount. Yeah, I'll definitely take a look. And he says down south, meaning
Yeah,
downstairs.
they're on floor, I think 34.
Rayla, is your shop on 35 or 34?
Aren't we up in the
30.
40s? I thought.
No, we live on 37.
Oh, then
I'm-
she's on 35.
Look, it should be 34.
Hold on, I have it written down. I just forgot to pull that out.
If we're on 37, she's on 35.
It's 35.
Yeah, because I thought it was 2 floors lower below us. So yeah.
Yeah.
I knew it was within 2 floors.
So okay, so 35.
All right, yeah, so 35 is where he says.
Pays to have this crap written down.
I have it written down in my notes.
I have it written down on the big chart. Do you have a name for this bar you hang out in?
I had not gotten that far. I figured.
No, you're all
would-
good. I'm just giving the ass because I'm
Do you want
thinking
to
about it.
spontaneously name it right now?
Yeah, let's do it. Everyone say a word.
Pokeball.
I feel like that's 2 words, but okay.
Pokeball is one word.
We are not getting into the into how many words Pokeball is.
The Wise Hour Saloon.
There you go. Actually,
There you go.
That's really good.
That's not bad,
What's that?
actually.
The
Yeah.
wise what?
Wise Hour Saloon.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to put you on 451.
Ooh, fancy.
Bar name generator.
Well,
Fancy.
it's a bar, so it kind of.
What is it called
yeah.
again?
The Wise
Wise
Hour
Hours.
Saloon. Great name.
What
I
was my
will be
mother's
calling it Wise Owl because that's what I heard the first time.
What was my mother's bar called?
El Norte.
Yeah.
Which then was like, damn, I didn't even realize I named it that when we had the El Norte cartel.
Hey, happy accident. It all worked out.
Yep. I was naming it after a really restaurant that I like.
Freya, just say you meant to do it on purpose.
Yes. Good
no.
job, Freya. Very smart.
Yep.
Now I feel weird. That makes me feel weird. Taking credit for something I didn't do. I don't like doing that.
Hey, welcome to the professional world.
No, but I like to blame my technicians for when things go wrong.
Hey, the perks of leadership.
Sure. All right. So he pointed out it's on floor 35 for you.
Okay.
If you want to look into that, you can head on down that way, or you could do something else. I'm not gonna railroad at this moment.
Actually, I'm gonna get up, kind of stretch out, a nice little nap, and go over to the keeper of the saloon and ask if and I don't know his name. We don't have. Hey, Trumbad, have you heard about a new medic clinic down on down below? 435, anything about that?
We're gonna call him Tex because why not keep it on brand?
Sure.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna do that.
Are they actually women using a voice modulator?
You know what? You'd have to investigate that on your own.
Mm.
You know what? That's your rumor.
There
you go.
It's a
Yes.
substantial rumor.
Fair
right
enough.
there.
That is a substantial rumor right there.
Substantial rumor is a typical rumor.
Hey, it works out.
Yeah.
You know, the bartender at the Wise Hour Saloon is actually a woman using a voice mod. There you go.
You know what? Mally believes it. No investigation needed.
I mean, and the rumor contains concrete information like names, a place, and time. So yeah. It fits.
There you go.
It writes
totally-
itself.
Yes, it does. All right. Tex looked over at you and was like, "Yeah, I heard some stuff. Some gal down there, like, her name goes by Lemon Drop or something like that."
Lemon Drop. That's a very interesting name. Very interesting name.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really get it, but I mean, hey, if you're a medic, I guess Lemon Drops works, I guess. Isn't that like a medicine or some shit?
I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know either.
I usually deal with the equipment, not the drugs.
Figured
Alright.
you know better than me.
Yeah, that's. I didn't go to that school of medicine type thing, you know.
I mean, I don't think you went to the school of medicine if you're down here. We don't get many actual like college folks.
Exactly. That's what I mean. That's not what I do.
Understandable.
Thanks, Tex. I tip my hat because you never know. It could be a woman using a voice modulator, according to a rumor. And I will slowly meander, make my way down. You know, stopping off and saying hi to people as people that I've grown up with and work around. And it's take about an hour and a half to get down there.
So,
Extra than would a normal going straight there would take, because I don't know how quickly you could get there.
so
It
reasonably.
depends on how busy it is.
And if the elevator works.
So, under normal circumstances, the elevator has been working in the tower.
Under normal circumstances.
Not the most fit guy, so I'm glad it works.
Yep. All right. So you eventually get there, and with that being about an hour,
She should still be in surgery.
So you're gonna see
Is-
Ed the alchemist.
here's the thing: is
that your
I'm not-
partner?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What did you nickname them?
The alchemist?
Ed the Alchemist. Oh my god.
Dude,
Why is that a drug dealer name?
I mean, the problem
Someone has
is
not been playing Schedule 1.
it's not Schedule 1. It's the fact that we all know that exactly what Rayla is really referencing.
I get
Oh
that.
wow,
but
it's such a fucking mystery.
Such a mystery.
I know where her
It's for
fucking
me.
Alchemist pocket watch is.
Yes.
Have you never watched Full Metal Alchemist?
I have.
Why is it a
Hi.
mystery?
I missed the reference, I guess.
Okay.
Rayla is a
Rayla is
massive Full Metal
obsessed.
Alchemist fan.
She's a massive Full Metal fan.
When we first met her in Final Fantasy, we met her on her Edward Elric character.
It was
When she
Oh.
joined our guild, she was like, "Hey, call me Ed," and
she was playing
pretty
it
much-
she was playing it as a Lalafell.
No, I wasn't
Oh,
Lalafell.
boy.
I was a human, and then I changed into a Lalafell.
Okay, I remember.
That's short.
Yeah, I remember the Lalafell part.
yeah. And then like half the guild decided to, no, we're not calling you Ed.
admittedly, she pretty much immediately said, "Yeah, I'm also, you can also call me this," and that's what everyone got used to.
Yeah, and
Before
then
my time.
she still occasionally touches Ed.
Mhm.
Yes.
Phrasing.
I'm such a child.
Does she have a body pillow?
I have not gone looking, but I would not be surprised.
The silence,
But it wouldn't be of Ed anyway.
You know, the silence from Rayla was pretty damning right there.
Really, Rayla? Who would it be? Let's go down this rabbit hole.
Oh, good lord. So, Ragu
Does it
walks
rhyme
in.
with Mustang?
It is Mustang.
Oh, good
I don't
lord.
have a body pillow of him though, but I would if I could.
Oh god. Okay.
Well,
Wait,
we know what
what?
to get you for Christmas.
You know what? Let's go onto the internet.
Okay.
One Mustang sexy body pillows.
Ah,
Let's
Jesus
go.
You don't have to type in sexy.
Okay,
That's
okay.
implied.
Oh yeah, it's
Okay.
implied exactly. Who knows?
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's look
Look,
body.
hey, Freya, Ragu walks into the clinic.
Well, Ragu's not walking in the clinic right away. He's gonna stake it out.
There we go. Okay, let's get back on track before we completely lose the plot.
Yeah. He's gonna kick back and kind of keep an eye on the place. So pull out his gun and watch TV on it. And
Oh, you have the Western TV
He has
gun.
the gun.
Yes.
Nice.
I do have the Westwood. Yes.
I love that thing.
Awesome.
I looked up revolver. There was like 3, and I was like, I can
Yeah.
afford 2 of them. So I
Yeah.
got 2 of them.
Yeah, they don't have too many revolvers in the game, but that's such a cool one.
Yes. I just watched a movie while kind of keeping seeing how many people are going in and out, and just kind of keep a vibe.
All right. You watch is, not a lot of people come and go because it looks like it's kind of closed down. You see, it's like almost like there's like an in surgery sign up.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Hey, Lydia, come here.
All right.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna be distracted until I get this off my screen.
Mm-hmm. He's got that sexy Mustang body pillow on his screen. We all know it. It's like, hang on, gang. Give me 2 minutes.
Oh, come on, look at that one.
I'm a fat kind of anime person.
I mean, he's got all his muscles out. The underwear's coming off. Like, shit.
Hi.
Go on.
Don't stop now.
No, Mustang's being exposed online. God damn.
Oh.
Look
Wow,
at that
what
crotch
else-
beat.
What else is new?
I don't know. I need to get that out of my search history because or you know what? I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, I will hope this starts
Who else is
affecting
gonna
my.
see it that's gonna care?
What's the worst that could
Because
happen?
I've logged into Roll20 through both this computer and my work one.
Oh, okay.
There's your
yeah,
first mistake.
That could be a
Mhm.
problem.
That's the first mistake.
It's not going to affect me. It's going to affect all the people I work with, which is mostly just my sister-in-law. So, hey, if she sees sexy Mustang pictures when she opens up a tab,
I mean, you do work at a car dealership, so you may be able to pass it off.
nah, I just got to throw someone under a bus real quick.
Yeah. No. I swear, I was looking up car pictures. Trust me.
I spelled Mustang, or I used with the end of a different type of Mustang.
Mustangs
in-
are sexy.
I typed in Mustang, and this buff anime man came up. I don't know what happened.
Lydia.
Then I just kept clicking through, thinking maybe I'd get a car.
There's gotta
You
be
saw
a
the
car.
price and you had to look.
There's got to be a car at the end of this gallery, right?
Yeah, so you see there's a in surgery sign up. You see a few people kind of come up to the door, kind of look in, and then keep moving on.
Surgery spelled wrong again.
The R's flipped around.
There we go.
All right. Yeah, I'll give it about 30 minutes, just kind of 30 to 45 minutes, just kind of eyeing the place, seeing if anything's happening, and then I will grab something to eat.
Yeah.
Is there an eatery around where I can just sit at
Yeah,
and have an eye
vendors.
and have an eye on the place?
Yeah.
Okay, I will
So
do that and just kind of blend in
I
as best I can.
just because I don't know if this is how it was in 2020, surgeries take 4 hours. So they're stuck in it for a while.
Another
Yeah.
2
When
and
did
a
they get
half.
started?
But yeah, I don't know when it started, so
We never
yeah.
said an exact time.
Given that you took an hour to get down here, and we'd probably be running about same time start, I would be saying you're probably an hour and a half in.
Okay. Well, at about the after I grab some grub, and I will me I'll mosey on over and take a
Actually,
peek
hold on.
inside.
Hold on. Let me actually double check something here.
Yes.
Because she had broken hand and broken arm, or broken leg and broken arm.
Yes.
I think we fixed the broken leg.
No, we did not. You quick
Oh,
fixed
we did
No,
it. We
you
did
think-
it.
You
need
quick
Hold on.
surgery
fixed
to
it.
fix the broken leg.
Yeah, you
Hold on.
you quick fixed it. So
Hmm.
Give me 1 second. Let me just look something up. No.
I was gonna say, if you stays there long enough, at some point Iris will probably pop over to see how Amanda's surgery's doing.
true.
So here's the thing: you don't actually have to do surgery to fix them.
No.
You can just do paramedic.
Yeah, but I can't do it on myself.
That is true.
You know what? Just to cut this a little closer, so we're not having to do surgery all day.
Because yeah, she can't do it on herself.
Your friend's just gonna put the in surgery sign up, and they're gonna go and fix you. They're just gonna pop your shit back together.
Nice.
And they look at you. And... So we're gonna say that they, we'll say after 2 hours from the time them getting there to you doing this,
Yeah.
they're gonna flip that sign. So that's what Ragu is gonna see, is the sign going away after about 30 minutes of eating.
All right, I will wait a couple minutes and then I'll mosey on over after seeing the sign go in into the off mode, and then I will try to open the door.
Right. The door opens.
I'll open it and go, "Hello, anybody in here?"
Hi.
When you step in, you see that there's 2 people in there in what is just a kind of a cozy little clinic. One person being Scarlet, and the
You mean
other is
Amanda?
a Scarlet Amanda Lemon Drop. Okay, I realized that the comment the other day, I'm looking at it, I listed Dante, Terrace, and Scarlet in there.
Those are all the
So-
characters, Freya.
Come on, man. It's an entirely new year. You need to get past that.
I know, right? I should
New-
tell you what Amanda looks like.
New us. You actually should say
You
that.
can.
For,
Yeah, you should do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. Amanda kind of wears. She has long, wavy blonde hair. She wears a tank top, kind of like skinny jeans, combat boots, and she has a flannel tied around her waist. She's pretty short, and she has sunglasses on her head. I have other stuff written down. I don't know where it's at, but it's not important right now.
All right. Well, you heard the initial description, but you see a very dark-skinned man in full like cowboy regalia, mirror shades. No, there's no. Oh, what's we're on the feet? Spurs, no spurs. So, but he walks in and has his long straight hair that's kind of multi-hued, multicolored, and he just kind of takes a look around and howdy. How
Howdy.
y'all been open?
I'm trying to think of how long I've been open. I'm sorry. Because I didn't think about that.
While you think for a moment, there's the other person in the room is a short blonde man with a red jacket.
Does
Oh, God.
he have a metal hand?
Please
Uh,
let him have a metal hand.
you know what? Fine, he has a metal hand.
And
The Cyberpunk universe, it just works.
one of his legs might be metal too. We just can't see that.
Very
And he
well
is-
could be. All right. All right, Amanda. How long have you been open? A month? A few weeks?
Let's go with a
Months?
month. Let's go with a month. Or a couple months, something like that. Yeah, we can do that.
A couple months would probably line up with what you've said previously.
Yeah.
Couple months? Huh. Surprised I hadn't heard of you before, because this is kind of what I do and try and keep tabs on stuff. You must have been trying to keep things kind of on the down low, huh?
Yeah, kind of on the down low.
Well, we only
Alright.
have one tech in here, so it's not the biggest operation. So, yeah, we could get a lot of word out there, but get overwhelmed pretty quick.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, the being down this low in the building, I bet you can get quite full. Lots of shady characters around.
Yeah, and there's not a whole lot of other med techs out here besides a few back alley folks.
Actual med tech, not just like Ripper or something, huh?
I mean, yeah, she's a actual med tech.
Well,
Yeah.
I have to kind of tip my hat at that. All right,
Yeah.
that's good to know. My name's Ragu. So rude of me not to introduce myself. My name's Ragu. Kind of walk over, reach my hand out to shake,
I shake it.
and then to the guy.
And he'll shake your hand.
All right, which arm is his cyber arm? I can't remember.
It's his right one.
All right, so cyber arm to cyber arm. In case this person who has this crush on Edward, another cyber arm. Sorry. Uh, and your names?
Lemon Drop.
Lemon
And
Drop.
this is the Alchemist.
The Alchemist. I've heard of you, Lemon Drop. I heard of your. Yeah. Okay. All right. Lemon Drop. Such an interesting name. Alchemist makes sense. Lemon Drop. Is that a drug or something?
No, it's a nickname I had when I was a kid.
Yeah. Okay.
So it just kind of fit, and I just kind of keep it like that.
Ah. Okay. All right. Well. Just I do a lot of business with folks like you, and that's why I'm surprised I had not heard of your little get up here. So you just, I help out as much as I can.
I
Here and there,
definitely need help.
kind of shrug around. What kind of help you looking for?
Um, out of character. Wait, never mind. I mean anything that I can get at this point.
All
Fast
right.
learner and all, so I'm pretty good at
Fast.
this.
Are you brand new to this kind of thing, or did you been doing this for a while?
Been doing it for a little bit.
All right.
Oh, she also needs to probably find some work that involves less shooting.
Yeah, that's the rub, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, someone's been moonlighting as a merc, so
Has it been you?
no.
I
it's not
grin
mine.
and I laugh. um, okay. Uh, well, just if you are on the lookout for any like equipment or any medications, or you know, not the not the not the hard stuff,
Oh yeah.
because I don't think this is the establishment for that kind. But if you need anything like that, just I'm up on the 51st at the why. Excuse me for a second. I'm getting mute while I cough.
I'm just imagining Regu coughing.
Yeah, the hair's flying all around, and let yeah.
You okay, buddy? We got some water here for you.
Well, sure, I'll take some of that.
I'll give
Yeah,
him water.
I'll take a long drink of it. Pretty good. All right. But no, as I was saying, I'm up at the Wise Hour Saloon up there. If I'm not there, just ask Tex.
Alrighty. I'll definitely keep an eye out, and if I ever need anything, I'll head up there.
All right. Well, thanks a lot. Let's tip my hat again and to both, and I will then depart from the premises.
All right. Well, let's see about switching back over to the other folks. Since it seems Kanarn's back from doing
Yes.
cleanup. All right. So while you were gone,
Roderick, for the love of God, is the only thing you're good at picking up heavy things. How can you not just look through a building and tell me what's in it?
You gotta move. You gotta move stuff to make sure there's nothing behind it or underneath it.
Yes, but you're breaking the things that could be valuable.
Hey, nothing has been broken yet.
Everything has been broken.
No. You are vastly overthinking things. Nothing's been broken yet.
Mally puts her hands to her head and say, "The only one who's doing any kind of thinking here is you, and it's vastly underthinking."
Wait, what were you guys doing again?
We're literally just looking at the things around this place.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
we were just doing inventory.
Yeah, that's all we're doing.
We're just screwing around right now. So in case when you were gone, Freya basically said, so this is like a little barracks area with a bathroom attached. This is
Okay.
This is almost like a studio apartment area. In
Okay.
how it's laid out, garage, bar and kitchen, and warehouse.
Okay, got it. Do we need to do rolls for conceal reveal if we find anything else? Because we conceal revealed the bodies, I think, but I don't think we conceal revealed the area.
The only thing
not.
Yeah, the only thing we concealed revealed was the bodies.
Okay, then let's conceal.
Y'all want to
reveal.
hit it with conceal reveal?
20.
15. You know what? I'll take a 15. That's not bad. Especially rolling.
All right.
Since I rolled a 5, I rolled average.
Let me pull out some stuff here.
Roderick, put the fucking couch back. You don't need to take the couch out of the building.
Hey, we got to check it. Make sure there's nothing hitting it. Make sure there's nothing in between it. You know.
All right, then fine. Let me pick it up. I'll get this end. You get that end.
Sounds good to me.
No, don't go that way. Go this way. No,
Pivot,
not that way.
pivot.
The other way. Pivot.
Pivot the other way.
You pivot the other way. I'm pivoting the right way.
But I'm going the right way.
No. You don't understand. Everything that I do is right. Everything that you do is wrong.
But I'm literally going right.
I'm going right. That's why this isn't working.
I wish I was there right now. I so wish I was there.
Look. I'll go down, you go up.
Okay. No. You're going too far down.
We eventually maneuver how we're trying. With many bumps.
Hard comedy act.
Dude, we need some levity in this situation.
We need some kind of comic relief without Edster here.
Yeah. Or Iris.
Or Iris, true.
Like we haven't had Iris hit on anyone yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll get there eventually.
Yet.
Yeah.
Yet. All
The only
right.
time
So
Iris isn't
here's
for
what's
news
going
when
to
she's
happen.
sleeping.
All right. I'm drawing
That's not
for.
true. I know what dreams you dream.
Jordax, why'd you have to roll well?
I
He didn't even really roll well.
Well, no, I did roll well. You just rolled
rolled
extremely
okay.
well.
4, 5, 6. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Admittedly, I'm rolling off a base 10. Like, I mean, I'm rolling off a really good base.
Yeah, no, you got 5 in zero veil and 5 in. Yeah, no, I see that. You're all 5s today.
I'm about to say 3 5s right there.
Oh my god. Why'd you have to roll well? That's really.
What?
Stop asking about your actual roll. My roll for you. You rolled very well.
Oh, okay, that's what you meant. I was like, huh?
All right. So, let me just do 1, 2, 3. Jordax, roll a 1d28.
Okay.
Just do it. Don't ask questions.
Okay.
13.
Alrighty, give me a moment.
I'm very confused now.
Mm-hmm. What table are you rolling on?
What the heck is a 28? Like, what the heck is 1 out of 28?
Okay, you find a set. Okay, so as you entity are looking around, you find some bits of like scrap electronics. You find some scrap metal, and behind a box you see what looks like a case. You pull out the case, and it is a set of light metal gear.
Oh, yes!
What?
So
What is that?
Light Metal Gear came in the last DLC. It is SP, I want to say 15. It's
It's DL12 Red 3.
yeah. I want
Much
to.
is it minus your reflex and dex?
I believe it's 2 for each of them.
So it should be the 12 Days of Redness.
Yep, we're opening it.
SP
light-
16 with an 8 arm penalty of -3.
Yeah. SP 16 though.
Yeah.
I am
minus
keeping.
3, though.
I'm still keeping that because.
I mean, you should, but
-3 to Dex, Ref, and Move.
yeah.
See,
minus 3 is
Well, here's
you
the-
can't dodge.
Yes, I can. Reflex coprocessor.
Oh.
Dude, my
Oh,
reflex is
yeah,
at
that's right.
4.
Yeah, you dumped your reflex. I forgot.
I am not a ranged character. I am full melee.
Yeah.
This actually works well for him outside of the move.
Does that fall out of the fold out couch that we're moving?
No. It was literally, the way I imagine it is when is I lift up the I
Right.
lift up one of the cushions, and built into the couch, someone has hidden it under there in a case.
Mm. This whole campaign is Roderick gets exactly what he wants when he wants it.
Exactly.
That was a straight up fucking roll. just gonna-
I'm not calling you into consideration here.
Yeah, I know, but still, that's a straight
Out of-
fucking roll on his part.
Out of curiosity, what the heck was the 1 out of 28?
So
What table
you
was I
just got the
rolling off
chance
of?
at- you just had a chance at a lot of very expensive shit.
Got it.
Why does he get expensive shit? Why don't I get expensive shit?
Because apparently I rolled.
Because he managed to roll a 100.
You know
what did I roll?
You're about to. I'm about to roll for you.
All right.
You know, 100's pretty good.
Yeah, shut the fuck
There
up.
ain't much better.
No, there really isn't.
This is gonna seem stupid when I say this shit.
Try me.
No, you're not. Okay, you're not gonna dislike this.
Mm.
Huh. I'm re-rolling that last one. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, let's see how to do this. Oh, Mally. You're looking through all this, right?
Rod, I can't deal with you anymore. I need to go somewhere else.
Okay.
You are looking through all this stuff, and you see as a briefcase. It's just kind of sticking out behind a desk. When you open said briefcase, you see what looks like clothing staring at you. First off,
Mm-hmm.
it's business wear.
Ooh,
okay.
Very, very
All right.
nice.
When you pull out the business wear to inspect it, you see it's basically just a suit. You also see underneath it is a couple of weapon attachments, specifically a silencer, an extended mag for a pistol, as well as what looks like 2 ingots of precious metals is what it rolled. So we're gonna say gold just for the hell of it, and also small bags of gemstones.
How many ingots?
2.
I'm gonna give you 2.
Okay. 2 ingots and gem bag.
Bag of gemstones. Yep.
Okay.
So we
Yeah,
don't
well.
we don't complain about me getting what I want. You just got a fortune.
Fortune
Yeah.
in quotation marks. We'll see what I get for it.
2 gold ingots and a bag of gemstones. That's
Honestly, that stuff might be more valuable as like crafting components.
to be perfectly honest, yeah, it might be. And honestly, having the exec suit is actually massive for you because that
Yeah.
opens up. It gives you legitimacy when you go into a business.
That was the first thing I added to my inventory was business wear.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the most important thing right there.
I feel like you just found like an Agent 47 cache.
Yeah. Is it
That's
what's
fine.
it tailored to? Is it tailored to a man or a woman?
Put it on and find out.
I put it on.
It's tailored to close enough to your body to count.
Hey.
It's just a little long in the legs.
Yeah, just a tad bit.
We'll just tear one of those off, and we can pretend it's the last campaign.
Jeez. Stop looking at me like that, dog.
He's been looking at me too.
So, I imagine after like I walk out of where I found this Metal Gear, and I'm like, hey Mally, found something nice. This is gonna work out really well.
Oh, that's good to hear. I've been thinking. So we have this place. We have a lot of space. It'd be a shame to just kind of let it go, although that would be the easiest option. Why don't we try to, like, I don't know, get a fixer to work out of here? Maybe turn it into kind of like a party spot. Get a little bit of passive income. Run our operations out of here. There's a big warehouse. We can just squirrel Iris away to make her like do work. There's a bar. There's bedding areas. There's its own little studio apartment. There's a garage.
There's
a lot of stuff we can do with this place.
It's not a terrible idea, but the only problem is money. We're gonna have to actually be able to afford all that stuff, and quite frankly, making sure that anyone that starts working out of here is actually not going to stab us in the back.
Exactly. So what I propose, I'll put up a little post on the data pool calling all fixers who want to apply for the area. And how about all four of us just sit out here and we just do a little interview with them?
It's not the worst idea in the world, but do we want to try and
get an idea of who they are, what they plan to do with the area, how they plan to make us money, things like that?
It's not a horrible idea, but I feel like first we should make sure we actually have control of this place first before we start sending out notices.
That's kind of the point. Is we get the fixer in here, and we subcontract the defense of the place to them.
At that point,
so obviously they're gonna want to protect their interests in their area.
Yeah, but at that point, are we really the ones in control of the area, though, or are they?
I mean, because at the end of the day, the ones who can kill the other ones are the ones who are in control of the area. So as long as we remain on top of lethality, I think we're golden.
It's not a horrible idea, but I'd say let's see what the others think as well. To be honest, because for one thing, Amanda might be for this. She might be too busy with her clinic. Not a clue on that one. And Iris, admittedly,
as long as you pitch it to Iris as a party place, she's going to be on board.
If you think so, because I'm still trying to get a full read on her character.
Did you see her at the club we were at?
Yeah, a little bit.
While we were doing work, she was dancing. Pitch it to her as a party spot with dancing, and she'll be on board, 100%.
You think so?
I know so. All right. If we're done here, let's get out of here. Let's go grab the other two. What time is it?
I'd say it's probably about noonish.
Okay. How long would it take me to put together a little blurb on the data pool? Be like, tomorrow, Monday the 27th?
Yes, it'd be
correct?
the 27th.
Open auditions for fixers to work at Wharf, whatever number we are. Starting at, I don't know. Fuck, when can we get Iris up? Iris, when do you wake up?
Nighttime.
What time is it right now?
Right now it's noon.
Alright, give it a couple more hours.
Starting at 3 p.m.
Damn. Okay.
I'll give like a really like positive spin to it. It's like, hey, this is a great waterfront property with awesome avenues in and out of South Night City. Many job opportunities, both terrestrial and seaborne.
If
Yep. Cool. I need you to roll a check.
What kind of check?
Composition.
Composition. All
It's
right.
in education.
It sure is. Let's see. What do I have in it?
Probably nothing.
7. 14 isn't bad.
No, it's really not. It's not
Okay.
like great like we were hoping, but it's good enough, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the scribbled in crayon note on the bar door.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the little note that has a bunch of things cut out and pasted to it.
Hey, I've had to write like mission reports and after action reports for 2 years. I think I'm okay at composition at this point.
I don't know. You did kind of get soft fired.
Soft fired.
Very different
Exactly.
from hard firing.
That didn't
Yeah.
seem that soft.
Very different from hard firing.
This is Cyberpunk. They haven't sent anyone to actually dispose of her.
I'm not dead. That's not a
yeah.
hard fire.
Yeah, see? She's not dead. They haven't sent anyone to murder her.
That you know of.
Yet.
Yeah. So, soft fired.
We'll cross that bridge when
Alright.
we get there.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it seems like that bridge is going to cross y'all.
So I get that done on the way back to the apartment building.
Okay. You do get that done on the way back.
Okay. There was something else I wanted to do. Drawing a blank. Oh, right. I remember a few sessions ago, Freya said that a lot of the user interface for the mega buildings website essentially was just absolutely terrible. So what I've been wanting to do for the past, I don't know, month and a half since he ever brought it up was make a thread on the mega building forum that is just a massive critique of how awful the user interface is, and just spoof a bunch of different accounts to like just give it traction and whatnot in an attempt to make them hire out, like essentially give a merc job to someone, a netrunner, to revamp their entire user interface so that I take the job and I can do it. That is my plan.
Okay.
I feel like that would take you a little bit, though.
It's fine. I've got nothing but time.
All right. Yeah, that's going to take you some time and manipulations, and
It's essentially a way for me to get myself a backdoor into the net architecture.
we'll find out.
All right. Do you need a roll from me?
So, you're gonna have to get me to come back because you're doing some stuff that I'm gonna have to figure out how to do.
Okay.
You need time to figure out what the
'Cause
heck you need
problem
to roll.
so here's the problem. Spoofing on the thing is a little bit more of higher hacking because it's not like the internet.
Do you just want a base netrunner interface roll?
I might end up doing that. I'm talking like when you're talking like spoofing with the data pool. It's much more difficult.
Okay. That's fine. I'm a high level netrunner. Electronic
Like-
security tech check?
No. I'm talking like this might be one where I've got to sit back. This is like potentially like a full job to do kind of thing.
Okay, I can see that.
Like infiltrate Zeta Tech. Or whoever the fucking people who do it were.
Was this Buena Vista Towers?
Oh,
Who were they a
Zeta.
subset of? I don't think they were a subset of Zeta Tech, were they?
Was it
No,
was
but
it
you're talking about the data pool.
Also,
Uh,
it would be Ziggurat.
cool. It would be Ziggurat. Yeah, that's what I
Ziggurat.
thought.
Ziggurat. Yeah, it's
I thought
even if
the mega building had its own like subsection of the data pool.
so it has its own subnet. So it has its own like air gapped system.
Mm-hmm.
But
What I
it's
was
not like the-
essentially wanting to do was just make a bunch of like fake accounts on that, I guess, subsection, and just like kind of use them to get this post like tracking to like get real people involved in it.
Okay. Yeah, you'll just have to give me a second to figure out how this would work mechanically
Sure.
on our
Right.
end.
Well, I'm gonna go take a piss then. I'll be right back.
All right. All right. So, who are we gonna chase over with? Because I think they're coming back to the tower, correct?
Yes.
Okay. You got Scarlet. She's done with her thing.
Amanda.
Scarlet, what the fuck ever? Rayla. Rayla is done with her thing. Jesus Christ. I'm losing it. I'm telling you, it's the fucking like sun.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Amanda's done with her surgery. Ragu did his thing, and with meeting Amanda.
Iris
and,
is still sleeping.
and Iris is asleep.
Feng Shui on that thing.
Iris has figured out like inner enlightenment. It's to sleep, thus she does not want.
It is hard to want while passed out. You literally get everything in your dreams and your dreams.
Ah, see, you've haven't gotten inner enlightenment then. Because if you get it what you want, then you imply that you wanted it. See, you gotta figure that one out.
Uh-huh.
All right. So we're probably gonna wait for him to get back. So if anyone needs to use the restroom, say take this as a restroom break. Because I figure we're probably gonna do a bigger group thing
Yeah.
once he. Then already try and drive Mally up a wall. One,
I'm
two.
back.
Let's-
Oh, and he's
Why are
back.
you driving me up a
That's
wall?
just me existing.
Oh, there you go, Freya. He's back.
Yeah, but I need to go use the restroom now.
Dang. How dare you?
Yeah, damn. 1 second.
The trials and tribulations of the GM not having
Yeah.
bathroom breaks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
There
pretty
we go.
much.
We keep telling him. Just get a piss bottle.
I know.
They're awesome.
Dude, he doesn't even need that. Just get a catheter. They're not
Who's
expensive.
gonna clean this, by the way? Not me.
Him. But like catheters aren't expensive.
I know
Like,
they're not
they're
expensive.
really cheap. I should know. I sell them.
We are not doing a catheter or piss bottle because next thing you know, we're going to be talking about a poop sock.
that is all veneer.
To be honest,
I
they do make adult diapers.
Yes,
they do.
Yes, they do.
That covers everything.
Depends.
I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the brand.
Yeah. You can
I'm
get
not-
you can get a bag of about 10 to 14 of them, depending on the size, for around $16.
Cool. Or
I
could just
also sell
get up and
those.
use the restroom. I get that. I can just use the restroom like an adult. You know, that doesn't have.
Are you
stuff.
implying that anyone who needs to use an adult diaper isn't an adult? Dang.
Uh-oh. Frey, I don't think you want to go down that road.
I believe that there's a certain subset of those users who would say they are not adults, because at that point, for them, it's a fetish thing.
Are we getting flooded into this now?
Yes.
Mark it. What time is it?
It is
Grab the-
10:04.
Grab the fucking clip and send it to Flood.
That was pretty much like an hour
guy.
and 24 minutes around.
Oh
Poor
my
guy.
god, Flood's just
All he
cooking
wants
straight.
to do is share funny stories, and we're putting him on blast.
I swear he does. It's like
I think it's
that
just
the
his
part
like
when we go to bed?
innocence about it. You know, it's like no, that's totally not a thing.
Also, with you talking, Freya, are you back?
Yeah. Once I start talking, I'm back. I'm not gonna be talking while I'm doing business. All right. Not with y'all, at
Jordan.
least.
Yeah, Jordan.
Shut up. It happened one time. One time, I had to go really, really badly.
One time is all it takes.
And we got to hear Jordan's stream on Jordan's stream.
Yeah.
Hey, it was one time I had to go really, really badly.
You sure did. You took us all with you.
Yeah, I did. But here nor there. So we show up back to the mega building. Yes, Freya.
Yeah, y'all are all back in the mega building.
Okay.
Look over. Do we want to go check on Amanda? See how she's doing?
Probably. Let's see if she's gotten started on uninstalling the cyberware yet.
Sounds good to me.
And I guess we can also check on how she's doing physically. You know, while we're there.
Freaking Mally.
But I say that's where my brain went to first. Mally, that's an afterthought.
Yep, exactly. Eyes on the prize. The whole reason we got into this mess is because there was cyberware I wanted. All right, what time do we show up to the clinic?
Yeah, I'm gonna say y'all get there about 1:30.
Is
It takes y'all a bit.
Ragu already gone by that point?
Yes.
Okay.
So it is just her in there. I'm gonna say Ed has left the building.
Yep.
You didn't even give her a chance to ask if Ed wanted to help uninstall cyberware.
She could have asked. Do you want to ask Ed? You know what?
Yeah, I'll ask Ed that if he wants to help uninstall cyberware.
No.
Dead corpse it.
Yeah, he said no.
I like him living, not dead.
Okay.
Wow. We're picky in Night City, I guess.
I guess seeing his dead mom come back alive really traumatized him. I don't know. Sorry.
You know, you shouldn't be joking about that. That one cost someone an arm and a leg.
Oh, Lord.
It's gonna get worse because I told him the next TV show we watch is gonna be Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Just be prepared. I'm gonna be crying.
Settle in, it's a doozy.
I've read the manga. I just haven't watched the TV show.
Very good.
It is very good, but it's quite
Yeah.
long.
Yeah, like all 48 episodes?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's very worth it though.
It is.
I know.
So I assume we open the door and Amanda's just sitting there or standing there. Or what are you doing, Amanda?
And what are you doing, Amanda?
I'm working on getting the cyberware out.
Okay. Give me a
Surgery.
roll.
Alright. Did my character sheet just go away?
Probably.
No, it didn't. It's right here. Okay.
Your character sheet ran away on you.
Oh, because it's not on Google Chrome. It's on fucking Explorer. Okay. Why it's on there? I have no idea.
On your...
Not Edge. It's on Edge. I couldn't think of what it's called, but it's on Microsoft Edge for some reason. Okay. Because I was like fucking looking for it. And it's like, why did this go away? All right. You said surgery?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Technique. There it is.
That clears any surgery check.
Yep. Also, did you hit yourself with speed heal today?
She has not.
I'll hit myself with speed heal.
Yeah, because you're still in seriously wounded
Do you,
spec area.
do you have the speed heal to hit yourself with? I don't know how much you still have.
I would imagine her partner probably hit her with it.
That's what I'm assuming because he did
Hit
work on
yourself
me.
with speed heal.
There you go, then.
There we go. And it is will plus body. So 6 plus 5. 6 plus 6 is 12 minus 1 is 11. So I got 11.
Okay, so you should. So either way, though, at least you still cleared whatever any check Frey could have asked you for.
Yep. You cleared what I was going to ask. There also is like a specific check, I believe, for Cyborg.
It's the DV category is based on the price category. 17 is the highest.
Yeah. So you're pulling out at least one piece of cyberware.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's no efficiency bonuses, unfortunately.
Damn.
Yeah, if only. All right. So they walk in on you performing surgery on a corpse.
Good to see you back on your feet, Amanda.
Yeah.
Nice to see you don't look like
Back on
you're.
my feet.
Nice to see that you don't look like you're 2 seconds from having a strong gust of wind knock you over anymore.
Yeah, that is actually good to do. My partner did some good work.
Your partner?
You have a
Yeah,
partner? You have
I've
a
got
partner?
Yeah,
Huh.
Partner or partner?
a partner. I don't roll
Wink
that
or
way.
wink, wink.
Yeah, that doesn't answer my question.
Look,
He
look,
helps with the clinic.
Okay.
look. It is. Hey, it is.
And is that all?
If they
Yeah?
if they are romantically interested, that's on them. I'm sure she will eventually introduce us.
Nah, he's shorter than me, so no.
At this, I'm just gonna give you a weird look, saying, "Wow, that is very rude."
Wow, very shallow of you, Mandy. I wouldn't
Man.
expect that of you.
Iris is missing all this valuable information.
Yep, you sure are. See what happens when you sleep until 5 o'clock in the afternoon?
Nothing bad happens from sleeping in. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I was trying to be funny.
That is
Nah, he's
that's extremely mean.
It's extremely shallow of you, Amanda.
I mean, shallow's pretty deep for him.
Jesus fucking Christ. That one got me.
It's not nice to make fun of somebody's height, unless they've
Exactly.
done you a wrong first. And for what it sounds like, this person's your partner. Obviously, they've not done wrong by you if you're still partners. So why would you insult them?
No one can control their height, Amanda, Mally says, looking up at both of them.
Well,
Pretty sure you can
technically,
control your height in this universe, right?
yeah, technically that's
Technically, you
not
can.
true. They can, but it costs money, and a lot of people don't like messing with their natural height.
What she's saying is she doesn't want a broke bitch.
Ooh, that's true. Amanda, really? Wow, money matters to you? Are eddies the only thing you think about? Is that the only prerequisite a man has to have before you think about sleeping with them? Is money?
No.
Ooh, Amanda, you've just gone down a couple rungs in my book. You're a gold digger, Amanda.
No, I'm not.
Amanda,
Sounds like it.
never marry for anything other than love. It's not worth it. It only leads to heartbreak and a lot of hurt feelings.
Mally just rolls her eyes behind Rod.
Okay. No. I mean, honestly, you should hear the jokes he says.
Okay, tell me one.
Yep. Hit us.
What's one of them?
He sits there and says he cannot achieve the top because he can't reach.
Achieve the top of what?
the top shelf.
Oh, what's a joke he says about you? Self-deprecation jokes are
Self
normal.
self-deprecating humor is everyone does that.
Yeah.
What are the jokes that he makes about you? If you're comfortable making jokes about him, he must be comfortable making jokes about you. So what are some of the jokes he says about you?
Hold on, I can't even think of any jokes right now. Off character. Off
Oh
character.
wow.
That's
Then
why.
maybe we should think twice about
That's
talking down about other people when they're not here.
That's why we threw
On
that.
a character.
Yeah, no, Rayla, that's why
Mm.
both of us asked you that question, because we knew you probably wouldn't be able to think of a joke right off the bat.
Nellie's sitting there tapping her foot with a smile on her face as you're standing there silent.
I mean, he has put up a yardstick and told me I needed to be this tall.
Is he taller or shorter than you?
We're about the same height.
So, if you're the same... You just said you don't... What you're just saying now, and what you just said about not dating shorter guys, does not line up.
Well, it's probably shorter or as tall as she is. She wants someone. She wants the 6'4" Chad, I guess. I'm not gonna go down that route. You know what? Let's just retract that comment.
I'm disappointed in you, man.
Yeah, happens.
This is what you miss out when your character sleeps all day.
Yep.
Am I sad I missed out on this?
I don't know. Are you?
A little.
Does your dreams all of a sudden take a rainy day?
You do realize at any point you could have your character just wake up.
Mm-hmm. You at any point your character could come through the door.
Your character wakes up and somehow knows, and you just fall through a vent in the ceiling.
When you're role playing, that's all I gotta say.
That is true.
Yeah.
All right.
Just
Speaking of
'cause
which,
it's convenient.
all right. It doesn't seem like we're getting very far here. It just seems like you're negging your partner. So I'm gonna take my leave. Please continue your work, Amanda.
Alrighty.
Once again, glad to see you back on your feet. Try and treat people with a little bit more compassion from here on out. And Mally will leave.
As you walk away, I'm just looking at your back, like. Before I leave, I'll turn to Amanda. I'm like, admittedly, I think she's the last person who should be saying about treating others with compassion. She is a bag full of anger.
Do I hear that?
No. This. I would have said this.
Check.
I would have said this.
I rolled a 12. Do I hear it?
I would have said this after you shut the door and had walked away.
There's no door. There are no walls. It's all paper walls. Remember?
I still would have said
There is a door.
Freya said there was a door last session.
Oh,
There's a
sorry. Do I hear through the paper walls then?
No.
So no.
Oh damn. Thank you, Grib.
What a grim
Damn, Grim.
Oh. Goodness. Okay.
If nothing else is going to happen today, Mally will head back up to her room and put the I guess lay the groundwork for her whole, I guess, future job, as you put it.
Her masterpiece.
Yeah. And the whatever else I need to do to get those fixers to show up tomorrow.
Yeah. You're going back to your apartment?
I'm actually going to. Oh man, is there anything I can write on? Because I know paper doesn't really exist in this universe.
It's like plastics.
Yeah, I want to grab a piece of plastic, carve into it, be up by 3 p.m. Lockpick Iris's door, and then just leave the plastic on top of her, preferably on her face. So it's the first thing she sees when she wakes up.
This is when you discover that sometimes Iris likes to sleep in the nude.
Wait,
Nothing I haven't seen before.
Well, hold up. If you're sleeping in the nude, but is it nude with the blankets or not?
What was that? Blankets or not?
Yeah, blankets or not. Those are two very different situations.
There is a blanket somewhere twisted around her body. It's not on top.
Okay.
Are you sunny side up or sunny side down? This matters.
I don't think it does. Let's move on.
Okay. With that, I would also head back to my apartment.
Yeah, do you want to pick lock roll for me? Or no, electronic security? Because I think that's what I used last time, isn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
think a
clears
23 will clear it.
Yeah, it does.
Yep.
All right, as Rod's like walking by, Rod sees Melly like carving into a piece of plastic with the combat knife she has. I'm guessing you probably just look at me and just like shake your head and walk past.
Yep.
Yeah. I then pop Iris's door, place the piece of plastic directly on her face, leave, close the door, lock it, and then go to bed.
Give me a perception check when you walk into your own apartment.
Oh, my apartment. Okay. 17.
In the dimness of your apartment. Yeah, because I figure you're just walking in and going to bed. You see
At like noon, yeah.
noon
You
on
know
a
what?
rainy
It's been a long day.
and yeah, noon on a rainy day. It's kind of comfy. Get some sleep, kind of thing. You see, kind of at the corner of your eye, on one of the things, there is a box. This box was not here before.
Okay. Has mom come and gone from the apartment in that time frame?
It looks like she has left to go to the bar,
But she hasn't come back yet.
but she has not come back.
So it can be reasonably assumed that this has been placed here not by her, by someone else.
Yeah.
All right. Go for it.
Would you like to inspect it?
I would. What role would you like?
You've got a perception roll already going, so we'll just let you roll off of that for the moment.
Okay, sure.
When you get up to it, you look around. You see that it has a little tag on it.
What does the tag say?
It says, "Here's your free gift, compliments of Club Malice."
Mally's like generally like somewhat positive mood is gonna sour immediately upon reading that. She'll like very angrily stalk over to the box, grab it, and just open it.
In it, you see a very familiar bow.
Are you giving me back my bow?
I might be giving you back your bow.
Wow, that's a surprise.
Very surprised.
Crazy, how?
That doesn't bode well for us.
Nothing he does bodes well for us.
Nothing he does bodes well for us. Is there any I want to search through the box and look for any kind of like communique or note or anything like that.
As you search the box, you see a small piece of actual paper falls out. When you go to inspect it, it seems it has words on it. I'm gonna need you to give me a cryptography roll.
You got it. 16.
You are able to read this.
I can only hope.
Yep. You kind of know that what the cipher is, so that gives you a bonus on there. So you read that. It says, basically, it's from John Smith saying, "Hey, here is your first shipment. Other ones to come as available. Please send back next report soon."
Has anything really happened since the last report I sent?
No.
I don't think so. I think I looked into, like, I did my own little investigation, and that was the last report I sent. That was less than a week ago, I think.
Well, I guess it's up to you to wonder if it's you need to get a move on or if that was shipped out before that last report.
Probably. I would assume so, because based on how long it took me to get out here, I would imagine my last report probably has my last report has gotten there by in the interim between me receiving the box and me sending the report.
That's an
It's
assumption
on
you
the
can
next
make.
day.
That's fine. I am comfortable making that assumption. I'm going to send him an encrypted message saying, package received. Stop calling me that.
You just get a message back saying no can do.
I ignore it and go to bed in a bad mood. What else is new?
Apparently Iris is eventually going to wake up, so that's new.
All right, Iris, you're the only person who hasn't gone yet today. What are you doing?
Well, first things first, I did want to check up on Amanda. I guess I would have known she would have been out of, like, getting fixed by now, because I would have known it wasn't actually supposed to be, like, 8 hours of surgery.
What do you do with the piece of plastic I placed on your face?
Oh, it's knocked off by the time I roll around and wake up. It's on the floor with other pieces of paper and stuff.
Awesome. I need to remember to duct tape it to your face next time.
Anyways, I guess I'll go knock on Amanda's door, see if she's there.
I answered.
Hey, Mandy, how are you doing? Do you look well?
Yes. I feel so much better now.
That's awesome. Did everything go all right with, I guess it's not surgery. I guess, what would I say? With your treatment?
Yes. Yes, it did. I have a partner that helped me out there.
Well, that's good. You were pretty banged up there. You're kind of worrying me.
Aw. We're all right.
So, have you run into Mally and Rod? What's up? We doing anything today?
What time is it today, by the way, at this point?
Like 3 in the afternoon.
That I know of, I'm not sure.
I just like how like you've not mentioned to anyone about your interesting conversation with a new person.
Mhm.
Are you also not aware of the thing we're doing at 3?
It's 3 tomorrow.
No, she was not told.
3 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's going to be made aware of it tomorrow. The reason you were given the special instructions is because you don't wake up that early.
Well, sometimes I do. Sometimes.
Yes. When your door is being like kicked in and broken into and we're shaking you awake.
Gosh, what do I want to do today? I don't know. I could just work on stuff today. That's always
Probably, yeah.
good.
That is what techs do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good to see you doing well, Mandy. I'm gonna head back to my place, get some work on some projects I'm working on.
Alrighty.
All right, so we'll dip at that, and I guess work on whatever I was working on. Gosh, it's been so long since I've had free time.
Well, hey, that's good. Free time's always good. Did it cut out?
No.
No,
I
you're
was
good.
waiting to see if y'all are
Yeah, no,
done.
I head out. Yeah.
What do you work on?
I started working on that excellent quality, very heavy pistol, so I'll continue working on that.
Alrighty. Then you've got the give me the roll.
He already did the roll. He doesn't have to do it again.
Oh, I did?
Yep, he did the roll the initial time when he first started working on it. For inventions, you only have to roll the once.
Indeed.
Alright.
Because you got to remember, there's a downside. If he would have failed that roll, he still would have had to spend half of the time working on it before he realized it was a failure.
So, there we go. We're coming to the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Unless anyone has anything else they need to do.
I can't think of anything.
Nope.
Other than playing cards at the saloon, that's it.
You want to make a gambling roll? See if you made any money?
Mention.
Yeah, sure. I will try this dice thing.
Gambling. Woo!
Um,
It's an education.
yeah.
First roll of the campaign. Make it a good one.
Right, how do I do this?
You just left
You just
click it.
click the skill.
There's also a way for you to click it and then drag it to feel like you're actually like throwing dice, but I think that's an advanced setting.
That's an advanced way of rolling.
Oh, it's not in your character sheet yet, from what I can see.
Okay. Well,
Otherwise, if you have your thing, because I don't know if you migrated over yet,
Wait,
because some of the my PDF migration stuff doesn't always work fantastic.
yeah. Let me just roll a d10 and then add to what I got.
Yeah, easy enough.
So 5 plus
Intellect.
9, so 14.
pretty good.
14. All right. And let's see.
Wait,
All right.
hold up. How is it 5 plus 9?
Maybe he has a base 9?
Oh, your base stats can only go up to 8.
Right,
No,
but you
that's
would
how many
have-
levels you can put in them.
Yeah.
I have an int of 7
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
a skill of 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
9
2
plus
plus
5.
7 equals...
Okay, for
2 plus
some
7,
reason
4 plus 5.
my brain was thinking like the 9 was your intellect stat.
No,
Oh.
the base level stat that you
Yeah.
can get highest on is base 14.
Wait, no. I understand that. My brain was literally thinking he was just adding an intellect stat. I didn't know he had points into his
It's okay,
gambling.
Jordan. We'll get you enrolled in the Cool Math Games website.
I was missing information.
We gotta ask his parents' permission first, though.
That's true. Ask your parents' permission before going online, friends.
Damn, I didn't ask my mom permission.
Ooh.
I haven't seen one of
Sorry,
those
Liddy.
messages for a long time.
I got to see the text message. Hey, mom, can I get online? You don't even live here anymore.
Oh lord.
Yeah, you're gonna
Hey,
win 50 eddies.
Hey, mom, can I build bunk beds
Yay.
in my room with my housemate? You don't live here anymore. There'll be so much room for activities.
And then that'll be it for the day.
All right. We're gonna move on to Monday, the 27th.
All right. Mally is going to go to Amanda and let her know what the plan is for today. Have there been any hits on the data pool? Has anyone RSVP'd essentially?
You've gotten 2 hits. You're gonna have to give me a second. I gotta pull out the weather book.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Hey, Roderick, is there a way for you to look into maybe, I don't know, a martial arts line to get us into that specific area?
Oh, I already had a few. I already had a few things I was gonna go looking for today.
Cool. Let's do that.
You know what? We got 5 people here.
Yeah.
So, for Grib's sake, we do something called rolling under luck, which is just rolling a d10. If it's under your current luck stat, it's good for you. If it's above, not so much. I need to see everyone giving me a luck.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Dun dun dun.
I would have gone with a
Oh,
higher luck.
Well,
Ooh.
I think 2
I'm
of us
not under my
failed.
luck.
Same.
Yep, 2 of us failed.
I'm under my luck. Haha.
I'm
2
doing
failed, 2
great.
succeed. All right, Amanda,
Totally.
it's all on you. No pressure.
All the pressure.
Listen,
What's your luck stat?
That's like right. 5.
Oh, so 3 of
Oh.
us failed. 2 of us
Yep,
succeeded.
3 of us failed.
okay, thank you. That's what I needed.
It's a power outage.
No.
Oh, God.
No, it's gonna fuck you over a little bit more than a power outage.
Oh,
What
great.
is it?
Weather?
I'd be worried.
It's weather.
Well, yeah.
Hey.
What weather is it?
It's 50 degrees and flooding.
Oh God! Wait, so the streets
Oh,
are
man.
flooded.
Perfect
We own
time
it.
to be at the
So,
docks, right?
yeah.
Yeah, we own a wharf.
We're not going to the wharf today.
So
I mean, we
here's
kinda
what
have
it
to.
is. According to the book, the nuclear blast that destroyed Arasaka Tower back in 2022 also destabilized the film much of Night City is built on. Repairs have been made over the years, but occasionally ocean water seeps up through the cracks and floods a section of the city. At street level, the water levels rarely rise above more than a few inches, making it more of a nuisance than a real problem. Below ground, the flooding can fill basements and tunnels. Wading through a deeply flooded area uses rules for other form of movement.
Okay, cool. So all the scary stuff that Freya has in the bottom of our building is just dead.
Well, potentially no, because it says a section of the city. What part of the city's flooded? The Glen might not be flooded.
Roll was for. That was what the luck roll was for.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't know what
Yeah.
what section of the city's flooded.
Which section of the city? Because like, yes, we live in the Glen, but we're primarily focused on South Night City right now.
Yeah, so
Which is because the majority of the group was unlucky. It is hitting South Night City.
yeah, so the things in the basement are fine because they're not flooded.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so it's a nuisance for us to get to South Night City,
So
but it's not impossible.
No, but it would be unsafe for us to do so.
Is it unsafe or is it a nuisance? Freya said nuisance.
It's a nuisance on street level. The difficulty is that y'all are now on a wharf.
Which a wharf being flooded is actually very dangerous.
Is the wharf street level?
Yes. It's a wharf.
So we're fine.
Okay.
Correct?
Yeah, but
yeah, you've got a lot of water running off right there.
But
so
no. Admittedly, I don't think any fixers would go to a wharf that's flooded. They would all try and I feel like most people would reschedule.
Maybe, but the most desperate ones would definitely come in, and they're the ones we definitely don't want to work with.
I wonder how
what
desperate
the
our
fuck is
picks
your
on
logic?
I don't know.
But yes, the people that actually do come, we don't want them. We want the people that won't show up to this interview.
Exactly. The people that we want first are going to look at it and be like, yeah, that's not worth my time.
Oh
It's like reverse interviewing.
Exactly.
You're not going to hire anyone.
I mean, you're having me kind of run this, so what do you expect?
More child
all right.
murder.
Fine. I imagine we wake up, Mally goes knocking around the doors, and either Rod or Amanda's like, hey, have you looked at the weather today? You might want to.
I would.
I'll
'cause
pull up the.
I
Yeah.
routinely say I read the news.
Yeah. Like, okay, I'll look it up. All right. I'll make a post on the data pool, like postponed until the end of flooding. There. All right.
Oh, dude.
All right. Amanda,
Yes.
how much work have you gotten done?
I got some of the I got a lot of the Cyberware out.
I think we needed 3 things taken out, correct?
Yes.
More than 3, if I recall.
I don't remember. I don't being
Uh,
a character.
I think there were 3 things that we wanted to use, so those were priority. But like the cyber arms, I have 2 cyber arms and a cyber snake. I need those removed so I can sell them eventually. I know Rod wanted the jump legs. I wanted the
I said I needed
arms.
the arms. I said I needed the arms, and we okayed that.
Yes, I know. Yes. I needed the mantis blades. He needed the legs. Did anyone else need anything specific?
I needed the legs and the arms.
Oh, so you need the arms. So the 2 things. So you had 2 things. I had 1 thing.
Yeah, because because remember the arms are going for me because I eventually want to be I want to be multi-armed.
Sure. Okay, so she got 1 thing done yesterday when we need
Yes.
3 things done from her, like immediately.
I thought that's what the roll was for. Was all 3.
No, you get to do it. It's one at a time.
it's one at a time.
Welcome to surgery.
Yeah. I
So,
was sitting here
now that
thinking I did
you're-
the whole thing.
So you heal again today. So add whatever your body is to your health.
Yeah.
And you can do 8 hours of surgery today. So you can do 2 of the. So you can do the last 2 things today if you want to.
Yes. Will plus body.
It's not will plus body. It's just body when you heal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Will plus body is
Speed heal.
So you
Okay.
can't if you want to speed heal yourself, you can.
But
It's another day.
Unneeded.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
needed.
Okay, so I have now 30.
Okay. You may want to speed heal yourself depending on what your max HP is.
But I will say,
what's your body?
My body is 5.
You probably want to speed heal yourself then. It's up to you though.
Okay, I'll speed heal myself. Oh wait, I have to go get speed heal, don't I? I can't speed heal myself, can I?
can make
no,
it.
you can speed heal
you can
yourself.
make it, but
Well,
it's going to take time.
You can speed heal yourself though.
Yes,
Did
but you
Because-
need
she
to
make
make it.
some like? a
I
couple
thought she did
sessions back?
too. Yeah,
She-
she made some.
she
I
did.
thought I
sessions
did.
back.
Well, look in your inventory. If you
Let's
if you
see.
have it,
See,
you
I
should
feel
have it
that
in your
maybe
inventory.
it was the inventory that wasn't updated.
Yeah, because I believe you made some. Don't know how much. So
Right
check.
before the big hiatus.
So check your inventory.
Right now I have 5.
Cool. You can use yourself. Oh, one on
And you're
yourself. then.
fine. Yeah, you can absolutely use one on yourself.
I use
Yeah.
speed heal on myself.
Yeah, the only thing medtechs can't do to themselves is do surgery. Because that takes a rare breed of person to do.
A rare breed of cyber psycho.
Even amongst surgeons, it's like really, really rare. And it's usually people who are like, "Hey, no, I'm going to use myself as the human test subject."
Or there's no one else to do it,
Yeah,
so I have to do it.
Well,
yeah. I think the guy who invented pick lines did it to himself.
Well, there's also the surgeon in Antarctica that had to perform surgery on herself.
Yeah.
okay. So...
All right. Anyway, we're getting off track again.
Yeah. Very.
I get to
Rod.
recording.
Yes.
So Amanda's day is spoken for. Rod, what are you doing?
I was gonna go see if I could potentially try to track down a piece. Now that I have a line on the arms, I was gonna go see if I could see if I could find somebody who would have a line on a piece of cyberware I've been looking into, and I was also going to see if I could check in with a few friends, because I've heard that there have been a few. I've heard whisper of a few martial arts that think you guys that I know I've been interested in, and I've been looking into getting to learn. I've heard. I think there's one that you might be interested in too.
That sounds great. I like cyberware and hurting people. Yes, I like cyberware and hurting people, so I will join you.
Damn.
Freya, can
Yo.
I do a streetwise check to potentially see if I would know a fixer that would have a piece of cyberware.
Yeah, what's the... That's in Black Chrome regular, right?
Page 129.
Yeah, where the fuck is my Black Chrome? Dude. 1 second.
You're good.
Oh, that's Danger Gal dossier.
I've sent
That's
Freya
the
on.
2020
I've sent
rulebook.
Freya on a hunt.
Frank could actually keep his stuff all together. That would actually make things.
Quick,
Like
Freya,
reference?
roll conceal reveal.
I don't know what my base stats are.
Probably ones across the board.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. Most likely.
Oh shit, there's this.
He rolled a 10.
Nah, he rolled. He
That's
rolled.
another 10.
Nah, he crit failed.
Nope, it was
No,
under.
no, he found it. He found it. He didn't crit fail.
Yeah, it was under the Edge Runners mission kit.
It did take him a couple minutes to find it, though.
Yeah.
Well, if the stats are 1.
Okay, I'm an idiot. I picked up the wrong thing.
Are we sure he didn't crit fail?
Alright, looks like I was wrong.
You know what? That is crit fail. I think it's one thing, it's the other. Son of a bitch.
If you want, you don't have to go looking for it. I have the book open on my computer.
God damn it. I also have the fucking thing in here. Yes. That should just be the, Jesus Christ. Alright, just, what's the, because there's different checks based on price category.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your, one you're looking for, and what's the price category?
1,000. It's the artificial shoulder mount.
Alright. Run it.
I will spend 1 luck.
Alright.
So I meet that DV. Awesome.
Alright, let's see what fixer has your stuff. You. Come up with a name real quick.
Well, you knew a fixture that could help you haggle.
If only.
Hey, I might or
Only
might.
someone would open their mouths and roleplay.
I might or
Yes.
I might or might not be planning on having my character go up that direction after this.
You know what? I'm gonna fucking call it. You're looking for a ripper going by the name of Chaos School.
That's actually nice. That's a cool name.
Oh, I need to sell some cyberware to make rent. So maybe, you know, someone
you
who's good at
you
selling
can s-
techie stuff.
You come stumbling out of your room as we're walking by.
Yeah. Do you walk out
I need to
because
make rent.
do you walk out because we're being so loud?
Hmm.
Maybe I like the rent pressure getting to me. Like, I got
Can't-
this.
Can't sleep.
Got this.
Y'all, it is 10 o'clock in the morning. People are trying to sleep.
Shut up, Lemon Drop.
Look. Oh, Iris.
Get to work.
Hey,
Why are
what
you
are
not at work yet? Get to work.
Iris? What the? Is the sky falling? Iris, what are you doing awake?
Uh-huh. Oh, money.
Ah,
I
Are you
hold
feeling
up,
okay?
like,
Iris,
a
are you feeling
detached-
okay?
I wave a detached integrated cyber scanner at you.
uh,
Fix or sell.
cool. Okay, Iris, you come with me. I've heard tell of this fixer who could potentially get me into contact with a guy who I know of that has a piece of cyberware I'm potentially looking for. So you can come with me. I know Mally's already coming with as well.
I'm literally right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
As I just
Thank you, Rod.
as I just
And
start,
then I'm just gonna walk up and hug you.
I'll pat your back. Sure.
Carry me, please.
No.
She then leans all her weight on you. Carry me.
I was just kind of.
Evasion. Evasion. Dodge.
No, I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try and evade. I'm just gonna kind of start walking and just like drag her along. I imagine her feet are like just like dragging along the ground.
So go faster if we work together. I'll grab her feet and we'll just walk.
As we get into the elevator and go up to floor 51.
Why are we going up to floor 51?
I heard that
What, Bella?
so there's a ripper who I've heard has this piece of cyberware I'm looking for, and I've heard that there's a fixer up there that apparently deals in getting people in contact with people of the like. So gonna see if he has that person's information.
Ugh, I don't like fixers.
Well, I kind of need this, especially if I want to make use of the. I kind of need this piece of cyberware, especially if I want to make use of those 2 arms that we're going to be getting.
Right. Didn't you just get legs too? How much cyberware do you need?
If I want to be able to do my if I want to be able to accomplish my goals, a lot.
I mean, you gotta take it in stride, my guy. Chum, like, don't go too hard. Like, I've seen what happens when people chip in way too much.
No, I understand. I've seen it too, but despite what I look, I actually really don't have that much in me at all right now.
Iris will just kind of like slap your chest. Don't go crazy, buddy.
I'm not planning on it. I think I've got a bit too much riding on me staying of sound mind to afford to go crazy. So I look towards Mally. Like, so you've seen somebody go nuts, from what it sounds like.
More than a few, yeah.
Someone you were close to.
Kind of.
I understand. I reach over and
That's
just
so
pat.
sad, Mally.
I reach over and pat your shoulder.
Over Iris.
Yes, over Iris.
How am I being held? Because
I imagine I'm holding your
midnight
leg.
images-
Yeah, I'm holding your legs. He's got you by the armpits, and he just like walks you closer to me to put his hand on my shoulder.
Yep.
So you're
Like
just
corpse
you're just
carried
folded.
right
Yeah, you're just being folded.
Pretzel Iris.
now. Iris is gonna struggle after the folding. Ugh, see if you let me down.
Do you want to be let down?
Yeah. So
Before you
sad,
even
Mally.
finish the yeah, Mally just drops your feet.
I keep holding under your armpits to make sure that you land on the ground in your feet before I let go.
Thanks, Rod. And then she'll just kind of like hop up. Oh, what are we doing again?
Mally, are we still in like a corridor, or are we in the elevator?
I imagine we're in the elevator.
And you're in the elevator as well.
Mally's just gonna lean against one of the walls and say, "Thank you, Mally, for carrying me all this way," just like very softly, impersonating Iris's voice.
Do I hear that?
I don't know. Do you?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Fixer, cyberware, find. Hopefully, see if you can get some work.
Yeah.
Did I hear about this advertisement about a fixer for a warehouse?
You could have.
You know what?
Do you want to?
Roll under luck.
Give me a streetwise check.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because for him, it makes sense. It
Social.
would probably be somebody
It's
who
not-
would like potentially.
It's not
know him.
hidden.
Well, yeah, that's why streetwise makes sense more than luck.
Mm-hmm.
Well, especially because when it's a fixer, it's like, okay, maybe someone would have potentially told him. So that makes
I
sense.
got a 19 on the.
Yeah, you would have heard
Is it-
about it.
Is it just me,
I'd
or
be
is
kind of
like
interested.
I will say, is it just me, or is Gribbs like rolls like not showing up on roll 20 for them?
It's not.
So-
It's not on there.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah, he's got to transfer all of his stuff over later.
okay.
Yeah. That,
I just want to be sure my roll 20 wasn't broken,
I want to make sure too. Like, damn,
because it would not be the first time roll 20 broke.
when it won't be the last.
Ain't that the truth?
19's
All right,
great.
yeah, no, you definitely heard about it.
I probably would be kind of interested in at least checking it out.
Well, it's been postponed until the flooding is
Yes.
over.
Yeah. Little unsafe to go to a flooded wharf. The
I mean, if you wanna walk there, feel free. But there is a big disclaimer saying, "Hey, there's flooding. We're not gonna hold this right now."
the chance of getting swept out to sea on a wharf that's flooded is decently high.
Yeah, don't want that to happen.
Besides,
I
I
blame
think
your guys' luck.
I think our paths are gonna cross
I
soon.
I blame my luck too.
Yeah, or you could just like happenstance walk into a bar.
Yeah. So do we
I imagine that's where we're headed.
Yeah. Do we? Yeah, we are. Do we make it to the 51st floor?
Yeah.
Okay. I start on my way. I start walking to where I've been told this bar is.
All right. Eventually, you come up to this saloon.
The only person he talked to is the only one not here.
I know.
Yep. Hey, she didn't. Hey, this is revenge for her not sharing the info.
I
Yeah.
didn't think about it for some reason. I don't know why.
I tried to like give you a leading question.
I know.
Something.
I know. I'm
I've keeping my
sorry.
mouth shut. See if the hamsters are alive, but they
They're
weren't.
not right now.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
We work around these things.
Yeah, we make it work. So, all three of us walk into a saloon.
What are you doing in the saloon currently, Mr. Ragu?
Looking for if you're saying that out loud, Melly's gonna say looking for a fixer.
What?
Apparently,
I kind of have my pill. Yeah, no, I'm at my usual little place in the back and playing with some cards while kind of just doing solitaire kind of thing, flipping around, shuffling them, looking cool. You know how it is.
Okay.
All right. As we walk in, you guys will hear Iris loudly exclaim, "Oh my God! It's a cowboy!" And I will immediately dart off.
I will look at Mally and I'll be like, we should probably follow her.
what we need for her is a leash.
Ragu, in no time at all, with no real forewarning, there is a girl kneeling next to you, pulling on your boots. Like pulling at the top of your boots. Are these real cowboy boots?
I bat the hands away and I go, "They sure are, miss." Now, if you kindly step back, as I try have a hand on the handle of my revolver.
As you
Oh
see,
boy.
as you see up behind her, you see a 6 foot tall man walk up behind her in a black and yellow jacket.
And you are?
The name's Entity. I came. This is my friend. Sorry, she ran away from me the second I entered the place. I came to see if I could get information on where to find a Ripper.
Quick question: are there spurs on your boots?
No, there are no spurs. They make noise. Can you get her away from me?
At this point,
Have.
Mally will show up, like from behind Rod, since she's like I can't remember. Am I 5'4" or 5'2"? I forget.
Yeah, I think you're like
I'm
five.
very short.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go with 5'2". I'm extremely short. This very short blonde woman with very bright orange eyes will say, "Yeah, give me a minute." She'll grab Iris by the collar and just jerk her back. And as she's like holding her up by the collar, she'll turn to Rod and say, "Never mind what I said. What we need is a shock collar."
Hey, as I'm being pulled away, have
Oh,
you
well,
ever
look-
rode any cows or just cowgirls?
I will look.
I just kind of look at her, and I look at Tex, and then at Volley, and I kind of nod my head, it's going, "It's okay. They don't have to shoot them now."
as as my
As I
right
say, I
my
would then
right
say
hand
yeehaw and tip a fake hat at you.
my right hand
You're
comes
weak.
up and face palms me my own face. And I'm just like, I am very very sorry about that.
What can I do you for?
That just
As
Oh,
I kind
boy.
of put my cards up and put them up my sleeve.
do you mind if I take a seat?
I just you,
Okay. As I are you sitting at a booth or a table?
a booth.
Okay, I'll slide into the other side of the booth and sit down. Uh, was looking for information on where to find or how to get in contact with a Ripper known as Chaos Ghoul.
Do I know this person?
You are somewhat familiar with them. You know where they have their little river clinic. It's do. Where are we gonna shove this motherfucker?
The name is familiar.
You know that where they're at. They're in the eastern part of the university district.
Okay. Yeah, the name's definitely familiar. What are you looking for?
They got a piece of cyberware I'm very interested in. It'll complement my skills very well.
Well, I can definitely help you out for a price.
Allie rolls her eyes when he says that.
How much you
I
thinking?
mean,
Hey, Melly, I made us a friend.
You didn't
Well,
make
no-
us anything. If anything, he's
normal-
going to charge us more because of what you did.
normally, I'd help out, be a nice little 10-15%, but I think we're going to have to go with 20 today.
See what I tell you?
That could not possibly be because of me.
Of
I don't know
course
what you're
not.
talking
You
about.
keep thinking that.
I was very kind.
Look,
You're a little too kind.
maybe we can work out a deal where we drop it back down to 10%. I know she's something over there, but as I motioned to Iris, she is a pretty
I will
accomplished
wait very
tech,
happily.
and
She's what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
she is a pretty accomplished tech, and we do
She's
also
a tech.
and we do also have a med tech in our crew.
Oh, okay. I
She's
reached out
also-
to MedTech yesterday, but I don't think they're really interested. So
Oh.
I'd be very interested in meeting this MedTech of yours.
Oh, what was the name?
It was it's a weird name for a MedTech. A lemon drop.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, that
What a
tracks.
flighty.
So, I hate to say this, she's a part of our crew. She is that med tech. If don't worry, we can get her to
Okay.
do work.
All right, all right.
Currently,
You definitely have an interesting crew.
hey,
Yeah.
when you need people to work with that at least aren't gonna stab you in the back, you kind of got to make do.
Well, that is a very important thing. Getting stabbed in the back is probably the worst thing that's can happen to a runner. So,
Yep, I've had it happen before. It's not fun.
same. So,
Melly stays quiet, but she will shift uncomfortably.
what kind of cyberware are you looking for?
It's called it's called an artificial shoulder mount.
Okay.
Do you know? Have you heard of it
Alright.
before?
I've heard of different type of shoulder mounts, so maybe not this one in particular, but as long as it's not too illegal or anything.
No, 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 no. Fairly
Yeah.
standard. It's if you ever seen any sort of more higher end fight, any sort of more higher end fighting, legal fighting even. If you ever see any guy that has multiple arms, that's what this is.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that sounds like something I can swing for you. But let's go for 15%.
Just because it's late and just because it's late and my brain's dead from work today. How much is 15% out of 1,000?
150.
150.
Okay, dude, it's been a day.
It,
Yeah, like,
I agree with that. It has been a day.
I can do that, and yeah, I can do that. So I'll pay you.
Well, it'll. Okay. Well, we can work out the deal there. So it'll be 15% based off the final price.
Yeah. Sounds good.
All right. And and keep your techie away from me.
I will.
Allie, I think he likes us.
I will try my best on that one. To be perfectly honest, best thing to do, redirect her attention to the one that's keeping her held back. She seems to be very taken with her.
Okay.
Iris, you don't have any kinks, do you? Like bondage kinks? Like if I put a leash or a shot collar on you, you're not gonna like that, are you?
Oh, Mally, you're asking me this in public.
Oh God! All right, forget I said anything.
I had a feeling Iris did have that kind of kink going on.
I can bark for you if you want.
And
Please don't.
also, so do you hand me like a phone number or something, or like an address?
We'll just hook up on the agent contact list.
Okay.
But then we could do that, and if you want to come along with, so everything's on the up and up. It's first time.
Yeah, sounds good. That definitely sounds like a good plan to me.
All right. Well, I will try and get in contact with this Ripper for you, and we will set up a time for us to go.
And
he's up in the university area, so
okay. And
shouldn't be too bad. There's no flooding that way.
no.
Look at this. I was going to go to this warehouse thingy. It got flooded out. Kind of sad. Always looking for new jobs, new
Yeah.
gigs.
Trust me, I get it. I originally was having something I was gonna go do down in South Night City as well, but it's just not worth it with that flooding. Last thing I want to do is get swept out to sea because originally it was gonna be down by the coast. Just not worth it.
Yeah. Well, I know a bunch of people down in that area, so it's just kind of go meet some of my troops down there.
Ah,
All right.
Understandable. I hate to say this, but she did come up here as I motioned to Iris to try and also get some work. So that's if you want to deal with her. But she did. That is why she came up here also with me.
Oh, okay. Sure. Just keep her back.
I will.
I don't need somebody scratching up my preem boots.
I can understand that. As I stand up and motion for saying, "Hey, my business is done. You guys wanna get over here?" And Iris, you can do whatever it is you wanted to do.
Iris will bound over at that.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Okay. Take it away, Iris.
Howdy, little lady. How can I help you?
I'm looking to sell this piece of cyberware here to make a quick buck, and I'll show you a integrated cyber scanner.
Integrated cyber scanner. Well, I wonder if we can kill two birds with one stone. Maybe that Ripper that your buddy is looking at trying to get some gear off of will want to buy that. I give a 15% commission on that.
15%, you say? You sure you can, do a little better for a lonely gal just trying to make rent?
It was 20% until your friend talked me into 15.
See, I told you he liked us. She'll yell back at Mally.
Yeah, that's it.
As I'm just leaning on the wall next to the booth watching Iris, I just put my hand in I put my face in my hand again.
Mally's just giving her like a glare, just typical resting bitch face.
So is that a no to 10%? You're saying?
That's correct. We can. This will, as a first time thing, to make sure we all get along, and no more grabbing my boots.
Yeah, I know. The first
I
time
appreciate
is the
they're great.
hardest.
Yes, the boots are great. I understand. I get lots of compliments on them, but I don't need them to be scratched. Okay?
It's okay. My hands are very soft. Do you want to feel them?
No. We'll keep a little distance right now. Maybe we can work into getting a bit closer relationship in employment-wise, not romantically. Sorry, not my type.
That's what they
Yeah.
always say at first. But anyways,
Yes.
15% sounds good.
And
Mally,
you can
did you have anything you needed?
Sorry, out of character. What's going on right now?
They're
Rod's
hiring
They're
done
working
said
on-
if we have anything we need to talk to them
We're
about.
working out
ahead.
deals to get in contact with a fixer and for Iris to get her items sold.
Okay, nothing specific, like just the items that she listed, and you're just looking for the specific cyber piece you're looking for.
Yes.
Okay.
And you might have overheard me saying that I was looking at a job at a warehouse in
Yeah.
Souths.
Yeah,
City.
we did talk about that a
I
little
wasn't
bit.
sure if you were here for that.
I don't think I was.
Yeah, so it was pretty much. It was basically he was saying like there was a flooded out job and that he was going to look into in South Night City at a warehouse.
And so now my time's freed up so I can go up to university with you
Yeah.
guys.
Mally will make a mental note of that, but she won't say anything about it. To Iris, she'll say, because Iris did say something to me, right? What did you say exactly?
Yeah, I said, do you have any business with this fine guy here?
Preferably no. I'm not the biggest fan of fixers.
Yeah, I don't blame you. They can be an untrustworthy lot.
But yeah, I'll keep an eye on these two to make sure they don't get in too much trouble.
So I look over and I'm like,
Let me make some, as they say, some phone calls.
sounds good. As I walk over towards Mally and say, so apparently we really need to talk to Amanda about mentioning when a stranger walks up to her and talks to her about business.
I'll leave that conversation to you.
Because apparently he met her yesterday, and she just didn't mention it to us.
Doesn't surprise me. Again, doesn't surprise me. You can talk to her if you want.
Can't believe Amanda's trying to keep a secret lover from us.
She's trying to keep multiple secret lovers from us. Did you ask her about her partner?
She has a partner?
She has a partner.
told Iris about the partner.
You did?
This is Iris.
Yes.
This is Iris.
And I don't know why I didn't think to have my character tell you guys, so I'm just gonna play it off that she was
You were
just
distracted.
getting out of a surgery.
You were distracted from the surgery.
Yeah, I was distracted from the surgery, so I'm gonna play it off as that.
We're just having fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But
Ray, I will make some inquiries with this ghoul guy to see if we can come up with a meet time or where he's located at exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like a surprise when 3 or 4 people come rolling in.
That is definitely one way to handle that.
I'm sure this group doesn't just walk in on people out of the blue and like antagonize them right off the bat, right?
No, never.
No, that's never happened.
when
We
Mally
never show up in full battle rattle and intimidate or kill fixers who do wrong things to us.
when Mally's in the lead,
I'm very friendly.
when Mally's in the lead,
I think the fixer
maybe.
kill count's what, 3, 4?
Okay, admittedly, more than 2 of those fixers were actively taking a hit out on one of our players.
Hey, Ragu, random question. Have you ever heard of a fixer by the name of Ducky?
Is that the dog doing that?
Do
Yes.
I need?
Okay.
Should I make a roll for that one? It's like Streetwise.
Yeah, please, please.
All right. Here's
You know what? You can.
So
Is Mel
here's
have
the,
to subtly threaten another person?
all right. So did you guys see the roll of a 3?
Yeah.
That's a three.
Yeah.
All right. So 17.
I think
Ducky was a fixer a couple years ago that worked out of like a coffee bar. He supplied like gangers to just for as manpower for different things. He was violently gunned down in his office by a group of mercs, particularly one Scarlet.
Scarlet.
Yeah, Scarlet was the one who was positively identified.
Scarlet was the only one who gave her name.
Scarlet Pringles was the one who shouted her name and said,
Yeah.
"This is what happens when you mess with us."
Yep.
Yeah.
While the rest of us
Yeah.
were like, "No, we're gonna keep
Good
walking."
for the Ducky. I didn't like Ducky.
No one
He was
liked
an-
Ducky.
He was an a-hole.
He was an a-hole.
Hey, Mally, who's Ducky?
Don't worry about it, Iris.
Somebody who's better off where they're at.
Indeed.
Where are they, Mally?
They went to a farm upstate.
Silly, Mally. I know there's no farm upstate. It's
There are
just
plenty
desert.
of There are plenty of farms upstate, Iris. Would you like to go visit one?
Oh god.
Can I see a real cow?
You sure can.
Oh, you asked if I'd ever ridden a cow. I didn't
Wait.
get an answer to that.
Why
Oh,
would
don't worry about that. That wasn't an important part of the
I,
question.
I look over towards you. Why would you ask if he's ridden a cow? You don't ride cows.
Sure you can.
No, you missed the second part of the question, Rod.
I've ridden both.
See, he knows what I'm talking about. And she'll give you a wink.
I grew up with cows. Well, a cow. I think. That's what they told me. That was a long time ago. Anyways, yes. Now I gotta go make contact with this guy. So, excuse me.
Okay.
Are we going with him?
Phone calls, right? Is what I'm assuming you're
Oh,
doing.
phone calls, right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
yeah.
But yes, to
Mally.
answer out of character, that yes, they were coming. So that make sure that is making a fair deal.
Yeah.
And also out of character, need meat shields.
Understandable.
Yeah. I still think we should see those rocket launchers again from Ducky's little peoples.
That'd be fun.
Do you want Grib to do like a roll for this, or does he just make a phone call and get it?
Get what to set up the meet with Chaos School?
To at least get the guy to pick up.
He should be able to make the phone call. It's really the question of, is he going to pick up, which is a roll on my end. So, give me a second.
So Mally,
Mally
Alright.
doesn't respond to you, but she's in the area if you want to keep talking.
she will poke your cheek. Attempt to poke your cheek.
I
I know how
attempt
this went last time.
I attempt to grab your finger before you poke my cheek. Brawling versus evasion, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10. It's not like you have to beat a whole lot. Yeah.
Yeah, that clears.
Between hand swipes, you do manage to poke my cheek. What?
I make a little like airplane sound as I'm dodging your hand to poke your cheek.
But
So what's your thing with fixers? What's the history on that?
Don't like them.
Yeah, well, obviously, but why?
They cheat you. They
Have you
take
been
money that
cheated
doesn't
before?
they take money that doesn't belong to them and then act like they're doing you a favor.
Ooh, I feel like there has to be a story about that. Come on,
Oh,
Melly.
there
Tell
are
Iris what
multiple
happened.
stories about that.
Sound interesting? Tell me. I wanna
I
know.
weave an intricate story that's not necessarily true, but it has elements of truth to it to satisfy Iris's curiosity.
Okay, that's awesome.
Persuasion, correct?
Yeah.
16.
do we just what is Iris have to do to see if she believes it, or does Iris just believe it?
Probably human perception, I'm guessing.
Yeah, we're going to go with human perception.
I yeah.
I think you believe it.
Doubled
I
the
do.
roll.
How much of a lie is it? That's my
Oh,
question.
it is a massive lie, but it paints fixers in a horrible light.
Can I?
How do I feel after this? Like, do I feel sad? Do I feel
Oh my
angry?
God.
What's the themes of the story?
Oh, you feel betrayed and dirty for ever having talked to a fixer
Look,
before.
Iris, Iris, next time, please let's not let's not potentially put off the person that we're gonna try and do business with.
With a single tear coming out of Iris's one real eye, we'll put a hand on Mally's shoulder and say, "If you ever want to put a bullet in a fixer, I'm there for you."
What the?
Mally will not actually swat your hand away. She'll say, "All right, Iris, I'll hold you to that."
All I need is you to hold me.
Oh,
Now I'll
dear.
swat your hand away.
Iris will give a little laugh and back away a little.
Hey, Rod, do you believe my story?
No.
I think you need to roll.
Sure. No, I don't.
Oh, barely.
I'll just look over at you and I'll just shake my head. I'm sure parts of that you had some bits of the truth, but that was not complete truth.
Rod, how could you
weren't-
say that?
You
Did you
weren't
not hear
there.
the emotion behind those words?
There was no emotion in that story.
No. Iris failed so bad she imagined
yeah.
the emotion.
Yes, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
Rod, you weren't there. You don't know.
You're right. I wasn't there, but
Yeah, you weren't. So keep your mouth shut.
I'm a pretty good judge of character.
I felt the same about you too, Rod, but this time you're really just dropping the ball, I think.
I'm not holding a ball. That's all I say.
You get the same response you get from me in real life. Silence.
And with that, I'm gonna cut back over to Ragu, whose phone call is gonna get picked up.
Oh boy.
You hear on the other end of the line, it's yo, go for Ghoul.
Hey, this Chaos School. This is Ragu. I think we met a few months ago down at university, and I was looking try and sell some cyberware and buy some. See if you had like
Oh,
what is it? Automate. Oh, great. Out of character. What was the name of the shoulder thing?
it's a
Automated.
it's
Artificial
like
shoulder mount.
multi-arm mount.
Artificial. Artificial shoulder, multi-arm mount. You got one of those available?
Uh, yeah. Just got a just finished getting some stuff off of this guy I know. That was
Oh,
one of the pieces.
nice. And I got like a tech scanner. When you put in a cyber arm. For
I mean,
sale.
I do believe I'd be interested in getting that.
All right. Well, uh, you available today? But they seem to be kind of in a rush.
Yeah, if y'all want to stop by, we should be able to take care of y'all.
All right.
You know, I want to just see the piece before we fully agree. You know.
Right. I wasn't gonna try and make a
No. Of
deal over the phone. That's kind of silly.
course.
I appreciate you, and we will. I'll see you
right.
in a few hours. There, kindly, sir.
All right, I'll be here.
I hang up and I go over to I guess the solo.
Yeah.
I guess you're a solo.
Yeah,
Wanting to
it's a
get
decent
multiple
enough
arms.
guess.
So, anyways, that's why all fixers are horrible people, and you should kill them on sight.
At the
That's right.
as
Mally.
as you see Roderick shaking his head.
And just kind of nod to the blonde, and so I got a line on your shoulder piece, and we're gonna go. We can make a deal over the aging. We have to do it in person because I want to make sure it's the good stuff. It's not some crap beaten up type thing that won't work. So we need to go see it first before we make a deal. All right?
Sounds good to me. I would want to see it in person anyway before I ever get anything put in me. Want to make sure it's doesn't have any hidden side effects.
Pretty wise of you. And little lady, I think we got a sale on your tech scanner thing. He just wants to check it out before he buys it. So I guess you'll make rent.
I guess you're not that bad for a fixer.
Not all fixers are bad.
Give them time.
Yeah,
I don't know.
time.
All my exes wanted to be fixers. They would always say, I can fix her.
I'm
Yes.
not sure that's what they were referring
Mally's,
to, but okay.
yeah, Mally's just gonna narrow her eyes.
Were you
at you.
broken?
No, they said like they could be fixers.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought they said they could fix her.
You'll see Iris go silent for a moment, think very pensively, almost be a little ashamed, and then shake her head and just smile again. No, I'm pretty sure they're saying they could do your job.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I know some of them. Anyways, if you want to sell it, you can come along too. Just make sure everything's on the up and up, since some people don't trust fixers, which makes sense.
Yeah, as long as you get me a good deal, I'm happy.
Yeah. Well, I just get paid for my service. That's all I do. Provide a service, get paid, just like you guys, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes, just like us, who do all the work. And you feel the need, and you feel entitled to the money we earn. Yes, just
I don't
like us.
feel entitled to the money that you earn. I feel entitled to the money that I earn by providing a service.
Service.
But I guess we're going to agree to disagree on that one, huh?
Yes, I guess.
That's
we
all
will.
right there, little lady.
Shall we?
Tip my hat in and be like, let me grab my gear.
Yes, let's.
And I'll go grab my carry bag and it looks like a bundled up cowboy bat bundle and sling it over my shoulder and walk on out. Follow me.
I'll follow after.
Where are we going?
University.
That's quite a walk.
You said about walking.
Are we walking?
I'm not
Is he
walking.
gonna have a horse for us to ride?
We're not
You know,
walking. How do you plan on getting there?
There's other modes of transportation other than Shank's ponies.
In terms of transportation over that way, there's the in cart, which would be getting over there, but you would still have to walk to that particular location. Taxi, which is just direct pay, and walking.
Yep.
So it's really up to y'all. It's really how many potential encounters do y'all want to run into?
All of them.
Okay.
If you want all of them, then you would walk.
Me, the player, wants all of them. My character can be convinced otherwise.
Unless we all want to squeeze into a cab together, because you have to have probably one of us in the front seat, three of us in the back. The end cart's probably the best bet. If we don't want to have to be stuck right next to each other.
Yeah. Put it that way. We'll not do a taxi.
Iris, Mally, sound good to you?
Sounds good to me. Let's do it.
Whatever's good with you, Rob.
We don't want to walk that far in this weather, anyways.
It is raining still, yeah.
Yeah. Whenever there's the end card station in the building, isn't there?
Yep, there is.
Yeah, so we don't even have to leave the building. At least until we take the end cart and leave. But to actually get to it, we can be in the building.
Yeah, it's like 48 or something like that.
It's 48, 47. Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere around there. I have it written down. I just don't feel like pulling it out.
It doesn't matter that much. So do we just make it to
Okay.
do we just make it to the university district?
Yeah. Say I'll make it over there. I'm just checking my encounter table.
On the way there, I'll look over to oh my god. The person, I have forgotten your name, Grib. Ragu.
Ragu.
My brain just
It's like the it's just like the pasta sauce.
My brain-
so I
my
was thinking
brain
about
just
pasta.
died on me.
That's what I'm going to as well.
So
It's what people in Bologna call spaghetti bolognese. It's called ragu.
So
Because I'm a cowboy in a spaghetti western.
nice. It's actually a really good one.
Ah, good pun.
So, if we run into any trouble, just so I can know, what's your preferred way of fighting?
Getting the heck out of Dodge?
If your back's against the wall and you have to fight, what are you able to do?
Come on, Rod. Weren't you listening to Mally's stories? They're useless.
I find ways, but usually, and you will have noticed because it's very obvious that I have I have a gun belt on with all the ammo stored in there and a very big revolver with a very very long barrel. So just there.
Okay. Gun guy. Got it. Always good to at least have an idea about others' capabilities in case a fight happens, so you can know how to not interrupt each other. I get up close. I get up close and personal.
I kind of figured with the wanting the multiple arms. But thank you for informing me. And I guess your tech girl there likes to go hug the enemy.
Does Iris? What does Iris say after that?
Trust me, if I had my rifle, I'd show you. You'd be jealous.
Why don't you have your rifle? Should we get your rifle before we leave?
Did you guys take your gear here?
I don't.
I have what I carry. I don't have my sword or my my big bow.
I fight with
but
my fists and
I am armed.
Admittedly, I fight with my fists and a pocket knife. I can always have a pocket knife on me, basically.
Why would I take my gun to a bar at the place we live, man?
I mean, we're about to leave the place we live to go across the city. You may want to go get your gun.
So in my defense,
Well, yeah, I'll go get it now.
So in my defense, I'm always armed.
And soon you're gonna have forearms.
Exactly.
Ostensibly, I'm always armed as
Forewarned
well.
and forearmed.
Dude, hey, I already wanted to be a forearmed player, but they released a fighting style that's based around having more than one arm, and it's tailored to solos. Yes, please.
I mean, the majority of fighting styles are tailored for people who have more than one arm, but I digress.
Well, yeah, but this one is literally lets you change your solo ability for as a free action. Which is
all right. So Iris goes and gets her gun, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then we go downstairs and hail a cab.
End cart.
End cart.
End cart. Okay, we're going for end cart.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So we're not.
What floor is that on again? Is that on?
It's 47 or 48.
It was close to the shopping district. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's supposed to connect right into the shopping district.
So it's
Okay,
probably
then
48.
it's like 49. Well, 49 is when it starts, right?
49,
Yeah.
50, and 51 is where the shopping district starts.
Mhm.
So the end cart's probably 48. Because it was down the floor. Or more, but so probably 48.
All right.
So
what's going on the end cart?
Yeah.
All right. The in card seems to just be mostly running its middle of the day. You got a couple of like people that seem to be kind of emotionally disturbed on the cart. You know, nothing out of the
Yes, we
ordinary
know.
for nights.
Iris is here.
Damn it! You beat me to the choke.
All right, so y'all get on the cart. It's not a long trip, you know. It's kind of dark because it's mostly through buildings, but eventually y'all come to the university district, the closest one. Still, you've got a little bit of a walk ahead of y'all.
Okay.
All right, and stepping out into university district, just the streets. The streets are fairly clean, you know.
Is it
You have spots of.
Is it raining here still? Is it raining here?
It's still raining in general.
Okay. I reach behind me. I grab from my bag. I grab my umbrella.
Mally's wearing her hat.
And I'll pop my collar up and pull my hat down a little bit.
What's Iris's solution?
Oh, just pull off the wet t-shirt. Looked very well.
Oh, God.
You're doing
Oh, so here
nothing.
cold.
You're doing nothing to fight the Joy Toy allegations.
Oh, dude.
All right. As y'all walk down the street, who wants to give a perception roll?
I got it.
Not me.
20. Oh my, dude. 5, 5, 5, and I rolled a 5.
You're all 5s today, dude.
Dude, all the 5s.
5x5.
I really hope you don't have to crit succeed or crit damage roll.
I know, right?
All right. So as you all as a group are walking down this way, you kind of see off to the side of the road. You see what appears to be corporate security. Kind of standing around, looking outwards, and inside that little perimeter that they've got going on, you see a group of suits. You know,
What are
people
they?
in business wear.
What are they doing?
They're all kind of surrounding something. With a little bit of a closer look, it seems that there is a looks like someone that is very close to being dead on the ground at their feet.
Yo, guys, check that out. Seems like a bunch of suits ganging up on a guy.
Are they ganging up on him, or are they just forming a perimeter around him?
You see a couple of them are talking to him. Looks like it may be asking questions or shouting things at him. Depends on which one's talking. There's at least a couple of handguns in our hands over there.
Are they aimed at him?
General direction kind of thing. The body on the ground appears to also be wearing a suit.
Be a corporate hit.
Could be.
How many people are we dealing with here?
Looks like I'm gonna say 6 suits, and looks like about I'm gonna say equal number of guards.
As I look over towards the fixer, hey, you're a fixer. I know you're pretty good with being able to identify different groups. You got any idea what corporation they belong to?
Let me look. What would I need to roll for that?
Give me a perception roll.
All right, 11 plus. 16.
With the Reno, you see a logo on one of their shoulders of the guards. You see the logo for Network 54.
The news.
Looks like it's some media people. Media guards for 54.
Huh.
But I can't tell who's on the ground. And I don't really fancy going to try and find out.
Can't blame you. If you walk over there, I'm sure they'll have a problem with that.
Probably. Best to give him a wide berth.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think we walk by them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. As you walk by them, you hear a gunshot ring out.
Do I look back and see
As
that
a
person
look-
dead?
Yep. You see them dead as looks like 2 assistants or lower rung corporate workers are now securing the body in a body bag.
Yep. That was, I'm sure that's something.
Sure, we'll hear about it on the news tonight.
Or not, if it's the news making the news.
I'm sure they'll spin it in some way that benefits them.
All right, moving on.
Mm-hmm.
You head all the way to what is essentially a back alley clinic.
I give the door a knock before opening. Hey, Chum, it's Ragu. You're expecting us. Y'all
Yeah,
good down
come
there?
on in.
All right. I brought the people, the sellers and the buyers with me just because they wanted to see all the stuff too. So,
Of course, of course. All right.
but
Uh,
first off, I got this integrated tech scanner, and I get look at the iris and go. You got the stuff.
Yeah, I'll pull it out and show it to him.
Okay. Looks like it was in working order.
Yeah, just almost brand new. Probably only dropped once.
I mean, I don't care if it's new or not, as long as it works.
All right.
All right. I'll give you 500 for it.
Oh, that seems a little low.
And that's the value of it.
Well, how about we go like 550?
Okay. What is you have a roll?
Haggle.
I do.
He can haggle.
Yeah, you can.
I can haggle.
He can roll haggle, and
It's your trade. It's your trade, your cool, and your operator skill plus D10.
yeah, and it's pretty much you set the DV for whatever you believe that it should be.
No, it's contested.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's why I gotta.
Oh
Pull this
yeah, it
up.
is.
Because I gotta see what my shit is.
Yeah, and I'm gonna throw 2 luck into this roll.
Damn it.
Or do you wait till after roll to add luck?
So that's a house rule we do. So by the book, you have to throw in luck before,
Okay.
but we decided that we were gonna do it after, just because at the end of the day, either way you lose luck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And honestly, I personally prefer it to where it's like allowing you to change the roll, that one that you just need it to go, as opposed to no, I'm gonna make sure I get this by dumping luck into that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, with us doing the rolling under luck, it becomes resource management.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to need enough luck to make that shot later, or do you want to continue to be lucky throughout? So,
But yeah, so we have a house rule to do it after if we so choose.
so it's trading skill. Cool.
Trading. So my base is 18.
Make one deal of your own.
Yeah, I mean you basically clear everybody's unless they're another fixer because they don't have their operator rank boosting them.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just roll the die for that. So I got 26.
You definitely beat him. Okay, so you can get 10%.
That's correct.
So yeah, 550.
All right. Now
All right, 550 is the price. I'll
All
pay
right,
that.
sounds good. Sounds good. Now do you have that artificial shoulder?
Yeah, it's over here, and he pulls out a little box. Well, not a little box, big box.
Big box.
Yeah, pulls out this box and shows it to you. It appears to be in working order. Only a little bit of prior prior bits of blood, but that'll just wash right off.
Would you mind if our little tech here just verifies that it works, right?
Oh, go right on ahead. It works. All the cyberware I sell works.
I believe you, but they might not. So just
All
stay on
right.
the safe side, right?
I don't care.
All right.
I'll check it out.
I'll go in as well.
Cybertech is what it's gonna end up being.
Did you just roll cyber check?
Yeah, Cybertech is the check to make.
Whoo! 23.
All right, Iris, as everything according to what you're seeing seems to be perfectly working.
Looks like a good piece of chrome.
So 900.
Let's just give it a roll.
25.
Yeah. Yeah, you beat the guy.
I think you just murdered the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Out of curiosity, what did he roll, Freya?
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it.
Just tell the D10 number. That's all you need to say.
Oh, 3.
Fair enough. All right. So,
Yeah, so 900.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
all right. So I'm gonna keep 75 of that 550 because that's the 15%. I'm just gonna do easy math.
Yeah.
From the base. I'm not taking it from the selling price. I'm just taking it from the base.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I'll take 150 for the shoulder there, bud.
Sounds good to me. Well,
So Iris gets 475.
I look over at the I look over towards the Ripper, and I'll take the box. Thanks.
All right. I mean, you got free install if you want.
Yeah. I look over towards all you guys. You guys don't mind waiting? It's gonna be a
How
while.
long is it gonna?
Surgery
gonna take?
surgery takes 4 hours.
Yeah, I'm not waiting 4 hours.
Yeah, like
It's all right.
there's no way around the 4 hours.
Yeah. Good doing business with y'all. I
Yeah.
hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, if you ever need any muscle on any jobs, reach out to me. It's
Alright.
I
Give me
typically get hired for that type of stuff.
I got your info on my agent, so there you go. You know where to find me.
Yeah.
The Wise Hour Saloon.
With that, I'm gonna walk back, following Chaos School.
All right. He takes you in and puts you into a surgery.
Woo!
So 4 hours. So we're probably gonna be coming to a stopping point pretty quick. We're coming up on midnight local time.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, at the end of the day,
I've heard yawning.
yeah. Well, we
Mhm.
also we started late. Next week, as far as I know, we should be starting on time. No one has anything.
Yeah.
Not that I know of.
Not me.
Yeah.
Cool.
I've cleared this time.
Before I forget, let's see. That is not bad.
For 4d6, yeah, 11's not terrible.
That is
pretty.
that is really not bad because you can't lower Borgware.
Mm.
I mean, the max
that's
is what, 16? It's
Yeah.
not fantastic.
Considering that I can't lower the d6 I roll on Borgware, I will take this.
All right, as long as you're happy with it.
Yep.
I could have gotten off much worse.
I see that. Also, oh, they're D6, so top is 24. Jesus.
Yeah.
I was not
Yeah.
mathing that.
Yeah,
No,
dude.
I
you
don't
sure
know.
weren't.
Yeah, no, I really got
Well,
off
this is
good.
why I'm
We'll
like,
get to
this is
16.
kind of why I'm like bringing it to the close, because it's like the second someone does something, it's like, oh, we're going to combat. No, my brain can't handle this.
Yeah, like, dude, I genuinely got off good.
Yeah, look. This is what happens on days where I work. Math just
I-
stops mathing.
I feel that.
So how much IP are we getting?
We're gonna do 60 IP.
What about house IP?
Yeah, house IP.
You know,
The house did show up.
20.
Hey, that means we can afford
You can afford
a
a security system.
we can afford a security system. So for Crib's sake, so we can fill him in. There's a DLC for your base. Every 40 house IP, you can get an upgrade. We all earlier have collectively agreed the first one we were gonna do is the security system because it gives us a bunch of free money to spend on security for that we can put towards the base.
Well, that makes sense.
And after that, then we can start putting in stuff that like we actually want. But the security system was pretty much yeah, we should probably need this because we can't be watching this place 24/7.
I mean, good. You just wouldn't get a whole lot done.
Yeah. So there's the security system, and if as you can see, there was one night where me and Kinara legitimately already had planned out where everything was gonna go for the security system.
Mm-hmm.
That happened like
Yeah.
5 weeks ago now.
Yep, so that's why we're gonna drag y'all back to the main map for next session, because we're probably gonna jump into
Flashbang.
My eyes.
One thing I say
Ooh, that's
before
right.
to you guys before I walk out is like next ones will be 10%. Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
There you go. No more flashbang.
Sounds good to me. Hey, yo, everyone, thanks for hanging out with us. I know this was another shorter session. We were starting late. Tomorrow, the next weekend, we're going to be starting on time. Have a good one, all.
All right, cool.